Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? Hope you're having a good day. So, day 2 of free agency. So the plan is today. Um, so negotiations can start, what is it, 12 o'clock? What is it? Yeah, negotiations start at 12 today. And I think as of 4 p.m., players can get signed, technically. So 12 and 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is when everything's really official. So we haven't heard much really since yesterday. Thought we would hear a little bit more yesterday. We got some glimpses of a few things yesterday. James Bradberry could return. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson could return. But with Howie, what he's trying to do is he's trying to let these players hit the open market. And then what he's trying to do is when these guys get their offers, they're going to call the Eagles back and see if they can match or top that offer as like a respectful favor, but not even really a favor because I think they want to come back to the Eagles, but they're testing the market out, and the Eagles are getting a shot at getting a phone call from Bradberry's agent or Chauncey Gardner-Johnson's agent to get a deal done, which is kind of nuts. But there's a lot more at stake here. Like, fans are going to be pissed off this week. It's going to happen. You're going to see a lot of players leave and sign elsewhere. And Hargrave, Miles Sanders, Isaac Samalo, you name it, TJ Edwards, Kaiser White. I mean, everybody at this point, you have 11 free agents on your defense. It's going to be kind of nuts. We had some news from Fletcher Cox the other day. Fletch was, he put this like the emojis, the eye emojis the other day, whatever that means. Could be he signed to a team. Could be he's coming back to the Eagles. As much as I rather have him as a rotational guy than a starter next to Jordan Davis, because I don't know. To me, I just feel like he can't take that many snaps. Not the player he used to be. I think we can all agree that he's not the player he used to be. Probably. So kind of nuts. Hold on, let me put the chat on my phone real quick. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. Okay. We got Isaac. What's going on, dude? We got LeBron Riser. What's up, Joey Chick's biggest Cowboys fan here. Is like always. Appreciate it, man. Very much. Ryan, what's going on? We got Robert Driscoll. What's going on? Cal Bunny, Robert. Alessandrini, what's going on, man? Hope everyone's doing good today. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna find out a lot more on who the Eagles are really trying to retain. I mean, it really comes down to Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, maybe James Bradberry, maybe both. I just don't know how they're gonna get it done. I don't know how with every team that's gonna have more cap than us, how they're not going to go with the better offer, because whatever offer that Howie Roseman has said, to these guys, Bradberry says he's waiting on an offer from the Eagles. So the Eagles haven't even sent him their official offer yet, or what their number is going to be. Chauncey, apparently an offer is already on the table right now. So that's a good thing. Big Play Slay is out there trying to recruit Adam Thielen to the team as to be our number 3 wide receiver. It's and we're trying to figure that situation out. We haven't restructured Lane Johnson, and Big Play Slay hasn't restructured or gotten extension or whatever's going on with that situation, because it's been a crazy situation with it. But that's the way it goes, man. It's kind of annoying right now, but we'll be all right though. We'll be all right. What's going on, Robert? Hope everyone's having a good day, man. We got Robert out there. He says, "Love the channel." Appreciate it so much, Robert. Appreciate it so much, man. Got 2 Roberts. I just noticed that for some reason. What's going on, Cal? So what'd you eat for breakfast? I had cottage cheese and banana. So I don't really eat sugary cereals and stuff like that. I've already lost 15 pounds. I was 285. I'm down to 260 now, which is good. So been trying to lose weight. Show off, what's going on, dude? Dasher says, resign Fletcher. I know you hate him, but he's an Eagle for life. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate him, dude. I don't hate him. I just don't think he's the same player anymore. Don't put words in my mouth. God damn it. No. No, I just think he's more of a rotate. I know all of them are rotational guys, but I don't think he can play a lot of snaps. And if you don't put depth at defensive tackle, I don't think Fletch is going to survive. I don't think he's going to play good. And his market's like a good penny this year. So, right, so I'd be surprised if Philadelphia Eagles talk to Marcus Mariota at 12 p.m. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. Backup quarterbacks aren't cheap either, bro. They should go into the draft. I don't care if they get that Dorian Thompson from UCLA. They need to get someone that has somewhat of a similar skill set to Jalen Hurts. They cannot get some pocket quarterback where, God forbid, Jalen Hurts has to sit out a game and you need a backup in there. You know, they won't have to change the plays like crazy. They won't have to really change their offense too much. You know, that's what I'm hoping it's not the case here, but you know. Karen's just watching at work from my trash truck. Go Birds. Oh, dude. I used to work sanitation, so I know what that's all about. Trust me. I hope you're having a good day at work, man. Mr. Rude Poos says, Jesus, the Falcons guard got paid by Isaac. What happened? Who got paid? I haven't seen anything. So Chris Lindstrom. What was that deal? The Rams and Broncos have agreed to terms of swapping wide receiver Cooper Kupp and Cortland Sutton. Rams receive an extra third. That's not true. Is that even true? That's not true. No. You gotta watch out for the fake news now because that's what's going to happen. Jimmy Garoppolo. Seahawks plan to release defensive line Shelby Harris. Lions resign running back Craig Reynolds. Another big extension for Giants. They've agreed to terms with punter James Gillen on a 2-year, $4 million deal. Ryan, you sent me some stuff here. Falcons have agreed to terms on a 5-year, $105 million. Holy shit. Falcons have agreed terms 5 years, $105 million extension. Bro, goodbye to Isaac Samalo is right. Holy shit. Really? $105 million, 5 years. I mean, I don't know how much that is guaranteed, but damn, that the incentives are up to $105 million. I mean, yikes, bro. Leon Gohan, so what up, Joey? Love your show. I hope we can keep Chauncey going. Dude, I appreciate the compliment, and I really hope we keep him. Dude, I'd be so happy today if they just signed one guy. If they can retain one guy, I'd be shocked. Oh my god, that's like a lot for a guard from the Falcons. That's a lot of money, dude. GA says, "Do you think we sign anyone today?" I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get a nugget of something. I don't know what, but hope we get something. All right, I'm sure I got it. What do you think of Keely Ringer at 30 since Howie likes Georgia? No, I'm not, man. I really like Witherspoon. I really like Gonzalez. I don't know, man. I mean, Ringo's I do like his physical set and boxing out players with his frame, and you know, he's got really good speed for his size. Pause. Oh, I'm just getting my water. Forgot to get my water. It's water in a soda bottle, so. But it's gonna be a crazy day, bro. Who are the Eagles gonna retain? Like, I mean, we heard yesterday. So this was the news from yesterday. So to refresh everybody's minds on yesterday, since we're gonna see people get paid so much money. Yeah, but someone else just tweeted out, goodbye to Jesus, man. Like 105 million, 5 years. That's crazy. So the news from yesterday was so it looks like all right, hold on. I'm just trying to look at I just had it here. Where the hell is it? That's it's just from Jay Fowler from the other day. So it said that some around the league believe that the Eagles have made a strong offer to re-sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He's still expected to hit the open market, but the Birds aren't fully out of it yet. And then the James Bradberry thing got involved too, where they said that, the Eagles could be looking to sign James Bradberry as well, or they're going to sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and if not Bradberry, another player, which I think if there's another player the Eagles are going to sign, maybe it's Fletch, and that's by a long, if it's a cheap veteran deal, or maybe TJ Edwards, maybe, and that's just a big maybe, or it could be Kaiser White at the end of the day, because I really haven't heard any rumors about Kaiser White at all. Yeah, I saw the Jonnu Smith to the Falcons for that 7th round pick. I saw that. They got to get this done. I don't even care if it's not Bradberry. Like, I need Chauncey's got to get signed. It's got to happen. Oh, I really hope it's not. I hope it's not Epps. I really hope it's not. I hope it's not Epps at all. Oh, yo, it's Philly the podcast with Joe Castro. What's going on, man? He says, I want Kelce at 10. I'm cool being alone on. Hey, dude, like, I think he's a total beast, man. I think those one-on-one matchups, I mean, obviously his combine, his stock rose up a lot. I like Kelce a lot. So me and Philly have been talking about him a lot too, and I really do like him. Not named Jalen Carter, Kelce is pretty good. So there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, if you guys know, Joe Castro is at the combine. He really kept me informed. I got to shout out to Joe Castro for all the news that he did put out, and really following his dreams. And I hope, all the success for him and what he does. And he does the Philly Shakedown. He does the theme song for the Philly Shakedown, which he made for us. So shout out to Joe. If you guys haven't subscribed to Joe Castro, Joe, you can put your link in the chat as well. Subscribe to his channel. Follow him on Twitter as well. He puts out a lot of great stuff, man. A lot of great stuff. Hopefully do a live stream soon, and just talk about some stuff. So appreciate it so much, man. Thank you for coming in, dude. Mom says, I say trade Slays, sign Bradberry and Chauncey Gardner, then we have to draft the cornerback at 10. The problem with the trading Slay is that you're not going to get any money right now. You can't trade him right now because it's going to be $22 million in dead cap. If you trade him post June, it will be $17.5 million. So they can't. I think Slay will be back. As much as I was frustrated with this whole thing, I think Slay will be back regardless. Yeah, guys, definitely subscribe to Philly the podcast if you guys haven't. His link's in there right now. Subscribe to his channel, man. Yeah, no problem, bro. I always support you, bro. Always supporting, man, for the most humble guys on here. Been a good friend too, so I appreciate it, man. See here. Diver says, Joey, what you're telling me about your Joey, what's your gut telling me about your pick at number 10? What do you honestly think Howie will draft? I think it's going to be defensive line. I honestly think it's going to be defensive line, whether it's D-end or defensive tackle. If I was to guess, probably defensive tackle. Whether Jalen Carter gets up to 6 to 8, they move up. The last couple of seasons, they've moved up. Howie likes to move up in the draft, or they get an edge rusher. I don't know. But I think it will be defensive line. I do. Deep says run stop ability is excellent. His pass rush is excellent. Kelce is great. Yeah, very good at both. Watched a lot of tape on him. Really love it. Slay has 0 trade value. Oh, I don't think that's true. I think he does have trade value, but it's just not. It's just not. Like Ramsey got traded for a 3rd round pick. You know what I mean? Like Ramsey regressed. In my opinion, I think Ramsey totally regressed. I think once he was good with the Jags, he was good for like that 1 year with the Rams, and like after that, he kind of like regressed a little bit. I don't know. I think he talks way too much. I don't know. I think you can get like a 5th rounder for Slay or a 4th, like, and that's 4th maybe pushing it, to be honest. You're not gonna get much. I think we traded a 3rd to get Slay, so yeah, definitely subscribe to Philly the podcast. You guys have it. Aaron says CJ is the guy we need at Darius Slay. And Darius Slay. So if we do draft the young cornerback, Slay is great. To the healthy young cornerback. I mean, it's a deep class, but if you want like a prime guy, if you get, I really like Witherspoon at 10. I like Gonzalez. I do like Ringo a lot. I like Joey Porter more than Ringo, but there's some, there's some guys that the Eagles can hit. But they're going to have to draft a corner sooner or later because this is going to get, if they're able to bring Bradberry back, I mean, he's 30 years old. He'll be 30 years old, whatever his age is. And a 32-year-old cornerback is still here, and he wants an extension, and he wants more money, and he's making $17 million this year. It's really hard for me to make a move like that. It's tough for me to make a move like that. Big Gucci says, would you trade for Derrick Henry? Oh, 100%. At $10 million, I think you can it really depends on how much the Titans can eat that up. Because you're not going after a Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is due 14, 15 million against the cap this year. It's not going to happen. There are guys available for trade. Even though Derrick Henry's not getting shopped, they're listening to offers for Derrick Henry. I don't think he's going to be that expensive, and he doesn't really have that much tread as everyone thinks he does. He actually has some good tread right now. I don't think Henry is really run down, and he would be amazing in this offense. If you're not going to go running back in this draft and you really want to, well, what's your strong suit to your team this year? It's your offense. You know what I mean? It's your offense. So add more firepower to that. Why not add something? Look, as much as they probably like Kenneth Gainwell, there's no way they're thinking he's a number one guy. It's just, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that the Eagles think that Kenneth Gainwell is the number one guy in Philadelphia right now. I think they really like him, but it's just not enough. You know what I mean? Taylor says, curious to see Nakobe in 23. Ryan says, Philly the podcast, I subscribe. Appreciate it so much, man. Definitely subscribe to him. 6th round for Slay. Let me know what you guys think. What's the percentage of CJ staying? I don't know. If I'm just going to guess, it's going to be 60%. That's what I'm going to say right now. Donnie Gray says, sign Johnson, let Bradberry go. Draft Nolan Smith at 10 and draft a corner at 30. Nolan Smith runs 4.39, plays like Reddick so fast. Put him on the other side. I just did a video on Nolan Smith the other day. I watched a lot of tape on him as well. And yeah, he's really quick. He has a really quick first step. And when he gets in coverage, he's really good. And even when he drops in the coverage, he's really good too. So I do like Nolan Smith a lot as well. At 10, we'll see. But Bronson Joe Shake, should the Cowboys draft their wide receiver, trade for a wide receiver, or sign a wide receiver in free agency? I mean, I think they have the money. I think they have the money to sign somebody in free agency, but depends on if you're trading for D-Hop, it's going to cost. I don't know what they're going to want for D-Hop. And Odell Beckham, what is his number right now? It was 20 million, which he's definitely not going to get. So I don't know what he's going to do. They're probably better off drafting, but if they want to, it really depends on what they want to pay. I don't know what the cap situation for the Cowboys is right now. I know they freed up some money, but we'll see. The JVac says Bijan at 10 if we trade up and steal Carter. That would be amazing. That'd be amazing. You should have 3 immediate impacts from this draft. No joke. You should have 3 immediate impacts. Max says, any update on CJ? There's been no update as of right now. Been no update. As of right now, it's just getting to a point where, I mean, look, it's 1 minute till 12 where negotiations are going to happen. 4 p.m. today is where everything's official. So anybody that signs will be official today. So should be interesting. I'm just trying not to get my hopes up about it. That's all. Because we're going to see some news today. I'll be shocked if we see no news on rumors of Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and obviously what they're going to see when it comes to I don't know what the contract's going to look like. So the promise factor that we heard from yesterday is that Howie Roseman and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, James Bradberry, they're going to actually call the Eagles back. Once they get offers, or at least the offer they kind of want, they're going to call the Eagles back and see if they could top that. Because I think Chauncey wants to come back. Bradberry definitely wants to come back. I know they could just say they want to come back, but I really think they do want to come back. Gary says Emmanuel Forbes is an underrated DB. Yeah, Forbes is interesting. I mean, he had like 6 picks last year, and I think half of them were kind of given to him a little bit. Like, he's got very big athletic ability, but he's been beaten on some routes, but his comeback speed's pretty good. Not my favorite corner. He's like probably my 6th or 7th best corner in this draft right now. And I don't think you'd really get him. I don't think you would, I wouldn't pick him in the first round. I don't even think he would be a second round pick, really. Maybe a late second to maybe a third round pick mostly, but yeah. HG, what's going on, dude? DC, what's going on, bro? Mike Shockley says, you think they draft a running back, trade for one, or sign on? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because of it really depends how empty this defense is going to be. It really depends on like how not loaded this defense is going to be by the draft. Because if the Eagles at least sign some free agents, or if they're able to get some depth signings, or kind of really get some good, if they could sign some defensive tackles, if they could do a little bit of rework to this defense or retooling to this defense, I can see them going after a running back like Gibbs. If not even Bijan at 10, I can see Gibbs at 31, whatever it is, with our second first round pick. But I think Howie will try to trade for one. If you take something from last year, remember when Howie tried to trade for Christian McCaffrey with that 4th, 5th round pick they just threw out there? I think they'll try to attempt to trade for a running back because Boston Scott's a free agent. Kenny G's the only guy in the building. If Kenny Brooks on the practice squad, I think Trey Sermon's still here, but they're not going to use him as much as I think. I don't think they're going to use him at all. That's just me though. John McNay says, hey, Shakes, love the channel. What do you think their plan is at linebacker next to Dean? I mean, I'm hoping for like a Bobby Wagner or like putting like a veteran presence next to him. I honestly don't know. I mean, who knows? They could try to bring Kaiser White back. They could, try to see if TJ Edwards wants to come back. I don't know. I think obviously Dean has to move the middle linebacker this year, and we got to see what Dean's got. You know what I mean? Like, we got to see. Dean's going to his second year. He played special teams last year. He got into some games. He subbed into some games at the end of some games, and we were, had high scoring games, and he did a really good job. We're seeing like flashes of what he could do as a pure starter. I hope he balls out. I think Dean's going to have a big chip on his shoulder this year. Drafted in the 3rd round, of all the speculation of what was going on. And that draft was really weird when it came down to Kobe Dean and all these false reports that were coming out. So, we're going to find out what happens, man. But I'm hoping Dean plays really well. Hoping Dean plays really good. I think Bobby Wagner, I don't even know what other linebackers are available in free agency right now. I really don't, because obviously the Eagles aren't drafting one high. That's not happening. As much as I don't like the Eagles are going to change their ways, the linebacker situation, I don't think they'll ever draft. I don't think they'll ever draft a linebacker high. That's just me. So at 4 o'clock, at 12 o'clock, negotiations are starting. And then by 4 p.m. today, everything's official. So any signings that have happened until 4 p.m. after 4 p.m. today, these players get officially signed to their teams. So Howard says Eagles bringing back Nate Gary to be alongside Dean. Yo, GG, what's going on, dude? Now the great sir, we could trade for Henry and just beat teams with our offense and have an okay defense. That's what Pats did to win. Yeah, and that's what the Chiefs did. The Chiefs did it with 2 rookie cornerbacks, and not the best defense, but their offense is, kind of complementary to their offense and putting more points on the board. You just need really good coaching on defense. Sean Desai is really going to kind of determine what this defense is going to look like. Thank God we actually have a tough schedule this year, because we'll get to see what Sean Desai could do with this defense with less talent. You're not going to have a loaded defense like you did last year. That's just and it's a shame. It's a huge shame that it was such a wasteful year for this defense last year, and all the talent we had, and we just had the wrong coach there the whole year, and it really sucks. It is what it is. Jared Levono says, "I am a Cowboys fan. Are the Eagles going to the playoffs this year, or is it a rebuild?" I don't think it's a rebuild. I think it's a retool. I don't think it's a rebuild at all. The offense is still going to be one of the most explosive offenses next year. Plus, you don't have Brady in the NFC. You don't have Aaron Rodgers in the NFC. It's going to be wide open. NFC is going to be wide open next year. I think the Eagles will make the playoffs regardless next year. I do. I want to see what the final product is of this defense and who they retain. You know. You're gonna have to score a lot of points. I think if they add a monster running back, take advantage of the situation. If they add a monster running back, sky's the limit, man. Sky's the limit. I'd get Ringo at 30. I wouldn't mind Ringo at 30. Big after training for D. Henry, would you still target a back again? Yeah, you could. You honestly could. If you were able to if you're able to trade for Derrick Henry and you still got a Gibbs with the second first round pick, yeah. I mean, you just all you're doing is renting Derrick Henry for the year. You just rent Derrick Henry for the year, and then you would just go into the next season where Gibbs would take over as your 3-down back. I think it would be perfect. I think we'd be a force to be reckoned with. That's just me though. See here. I'm going to move down the chat a little bit. I do apologize. It's a lot of people in the chat. I'm sorry. Omar said, I think taking Gibbs at 30 makes a lot of sense. Could be. Baron, what's going on, man? Braun says, Joey Shakes says, Cowboys fan, I'm kind of mad y'all passed up on DK Metcalf, Judge Jefferson. Like, what the fuck was Howie Roseman doing? The problem with that was they were drafting players analytically. They weren't drafting players at best player available. They were drafting players at best scheme fit, and that's what you cannot do. And that's what they did. Rager was a scheme fit. J.J. Ortega-Whiteside was an analytical pick. You know what I mean? So that's how they were drafting. The last 2 seasons, they've been drafting pretty well. Best player available is the way to go, man. And those are the issues. I mean, I'm happy with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, regardless of what we could have had. So now the great say trade for Henry and use the rest of the draft picks for defense this year, and next year with all the picks, I think we will still compete this year and with a powerhouse offense with Henry. Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. And you're paying, that extension kicks in next year for Jalen Hurts. So Howie Roseman getting 3 to 4, third to fourth round picks is definitely going to help. The Eagles could potentially have 11, 12 draft selections next year in the 24 draft. So Howie Roseman's thinking 10 steps ahead, getting those compensatory picks next year, and you could have 3, 4 extra picks next year, which the Eagles need. And just remember, in 24 next year, the Eagles have an extra second-round pick too, and that's another pick they can actually use for this draft if they really want to use it. And I would definitely use it. I would trade back up from 30 with that extra second that we have for next year's draft in 24. I wouldn't even mind it, to be honest with you. I think it'd be great. Body Alarm 99 says, hey, Joey, big fan. Mike Epps, Edwards, and Johnson will all young. Why not invest in core? Well, because the problem is, when these players play really good and your team plays well, these players are going to get paid a lot of money. It's hard to keep a roster together. The Eagles have to be smart. That's just what it is. After the 2017 Super Bowl, Howie Roseman thought that we still had a window open to get back to the bowl again. So he kept restructuring contracts, kicking the can down the road. More guaranteed money for the players now, but those big cap hits came later. And they were giving extensions to players that really didn't play well. They were giving extensions to Wisniewski. They were giving extension to Brandon Brooks while he was really, just injury prone. They gave out some really bad contracts. Alshon Jeffrey was a good contract at the time, and then he kind of fell apart after that. Malik Jackson. I mean, there were some really bad ones that they signed. And, and when you're not drafting well, it catches up to you. If you're restructuring old players and you're not drafting well, it's going to catch up to you. And I think by 2019, 2020 season, it caught up to us. Then we're paying. Then look, the Eagles are paying $50-something million in dead cap, highest in the league right now because of all those bad contracts. Carson Wentz, obviously a bad contract because he didn't, just that extension, just, it is what it is. Didn't work out too much for us. So it's kind of nuts. Has Howie ever been in this type of situation before? Because Howie has made things happen with many people didn't think he could. Yeah, well, last year we didn't do much. We signed Hassan Reddick in free agency last year, and we didn't really do anything till the draft. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't really do much until the draft last year. Besides Hassan Reddick in free agency, we didn't do much. We were linked to every receiver. We didn't go after a receiver. Nothing. It was really quiet. Like, it was pretty quiet. So, interesting enough. Enticed Ramen says, you think we do anything today? I'm hoping there's a little bit of news on, like, the Eagles are on top some type of bid for a player to try to retain. I'm not looking for any new free agents today. I'm looking for, like, retaining players today. That's like the first of business for me today. You know what I mean? Until we find out more news on where Miles Sanders is going to go, Samalo, some of these other guys that we already know that they're going to be leaving, especially Samalo now, which we already knew that he was going to be gone. Should be interesting, but here. We got a super chat from DC for Life. Thank you so much, man. He says Raiders, Texans are expected to pursue Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, it's interesting enough. And I think the number for Jimmy Garoppolo, I think is like $26 to $28 million a year. I think that's what he wants, which is pretty good. If a team gets him at that price, it's a really good price. Interesting enough. You know what I mean? So should be cool. Should be cool. But yeah, it's past 12 o'clock right now. Negotiations can start. And hopefully we find some news on the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to be on Twitter. I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be, this is what we're doing every day this week on live stream. This is what we're doing every week. The legal tampering period is underway right now. And we'll find out what happens. Seems like Dallas has interest in Bobby Wagner right now. So these are your free agents right now for the Eagles. Offensively, Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Zach Pascal, Jason Kelce is most likely staying. I don't know why they put Jason Kelce on there. It makes no sense. Isaac Samalo, Andre Dillard. Defense, Hargrave, Fletcher Cox, Edwards, Kaiser White, James Bradberry, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Marcus Epps. Obviously, Linval Joseph, Dominican Sue, they're only on one-year deals. For the Eagles, the legal tampering. The Philadelphia Eagles just tweeted out, time to tamper legally. They just put that tweet out. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be interesting. I don't know what they're going to do here, but, but hey, I appreciate everybody coming to the free agency day 2 live reaction. If you guys, we're going to be doing this all week. We have 411 people in the chat right now. If you guys haven't subscribe to the channel, like the stream. If you guys have, let's try to get the likes up to 200 likes. Just hit the like. It really does help out a lot with the channel. And definitely join the memberships. I do draft highlight reactions. I don't do tape study because I do that on my own, but draft highlight reactions, I do that on the memberships as well. And there's already a bunch of draft highlight videos out. Definitely hit the link in the pinned comment or down below. Lowest tier, doesn't matter what it is. We've been doing that every single day. Let's see here. Mark Post says, Joey, would you rather trade Slay and re-sign Chauncey Gardner and Bradberry or keep Slay and re-sign CJ? It's a tough one. I would rather keep Slay and sign Chauncey right now. Only because the money that you trade for Slay, you can't trade Slay right now. If you trade Slay pre-June, it's $22 million in dead cap. You're getting no savings back. If you trade Slay after post-June, June 1st, you'll get $17.5 million. The problem is, if you make that trade by June, the free agent market's dried up and the draft's already over. So they got to get something done. Trading Slay makes absolutely no sense. I don't want to add more dead cap and eat up more money. Eagles will have if they traded Slay right now, the Eagles would have to the Eagles would have over $60 million. They would have over $60 million in dead cap. They still have the most dead cap. They're eating the most money when it comes to contracts in the NFL right now. No, the great side. I feel like we are playing with house money this year because of all the picks we have next year. Last time I'm saying this trade for him, dude. I'm on board with it, bro. I'm on board with it. I have no problem with it at all, to be honest. Eugene says keep Hargrave, CD, and Bradberry, and Henry, and draft Gibbs. I would love it. I would love to do it. Yo, Mayor, what's going on, dude? So the scouts around me, with some of the scouts at the combine after these college games, you're dumb. You don't even be around these players. I actually do. Okay, I don't know who he's talking to. Something good's gonna happen. I hope so. D Blue C says sometimes the best defense is good. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, this is an offensive league. Like, why not add more firepower to your offense? Like, if you want to go after Adam Thielen, you saw that Slay was trying to get Adam Thielen to the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Adam Thielen would be a low risk, high reward. Keep Quez Watkins on the roster. Keep him on the roster for competition. Okay, if you don't want to trade him, he's cheap. He's very, very cheap this year. Keep Quez on the roster and get some reliable hands in the building. You might not have some speedster like Quez, but you have running a route running capability with Adam Thielen. You know, he's kind of not regressed, but he's not the player he used to be, but he could really help out a football team. With A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, what Adam Thielen could do in the slot, I think he would be great. I think it'd be a really good fit here. So Mr. Rupu said, I wonder what Jonathan Jones just go for AAV. Nate says, thought on Detroit trying to recruit Slay like Slay recruited Bradberry. It could happen, bro. Could happen. I mean, I don't know that they would take him back again, but what happened? Nakobe Dean's gone. Who's gone? Edwards is gone. What happened? TJ Edwards signed with the Bears? No shit. Damn. There you go. There's one. There's one. I see it. 3-year deal. The Bears got all the cap space. The Bears got all the cap space, man. There it is. Damn. He's gone. It's going to happen, guys. Guys are going to be getting upset. And look, at the end of the day, like, I think we can do better. We could do better at linebacker position anyway. We could do a lot better. Oh man, I'm afraid there's going to be I'm afraid like a lot of stuff is going to happen right now, and people are going to be really, really upset over it. I just have that feeling right now. I got that feeling right now. Dave McKnight said the Saints just free up $10 million. Might be signing Miles Sanders because of Kamara legal issues. Interesting. How do you guys feel about TJ Edwards going to the Bears? The Bears got a lot of draft capital. They got a lot of cap space. They're going to load up on really competing this year. They're going to try to compete this year. So, damn. How do you guys feel about it? Oh, thank goodness. Isaac to the Bears too. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I mean, look, if the Bears don't screw it up, like, see, like, they might have won that trade, but at the end of the day, like, they have to really prove, like, you know, what they're going to do with that money. And then hopefully Justin Fields is, like, the answer for them and what weapons they put around. So, damn, that sucks. I mean, look, we already know it was going to happen, but Jeff Kerr just tweeted. Jeff Kerr, the Eagles are making a push to re-sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Get it done. Get it done, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bro, it's happening. I don't know if it's happening, but the Eagles are making a push to re-sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. 1 minute ago. 1 minute ago. Let's get this. Oh my God. Please, please, please. I don't ask for much in life. I don't ask for much in life. So it looks like Chargers standout running back Austin Eckler is asking to be traded, wants to talk to other teams. Interesting. Austin Eckler. Oh, man. Well, dude, look, Edwards is gone. It's the Kobe Dean era right now. Hell yeah, let's go. Kobe Dean's about to lap the NFL. Oh, my God, bro. Get this done, man. Get this done. Jeff Kerr just put out a tweet. I'll say it again. Jeff Kerr just put out a tweet from CBS. He just said the Eagles are making a push to re-sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Oh, get this done, man. Just when we thought he was going to be gone. There'll be a lot of stuff going on right now. So is this, hold on, I think we got the numbers for Edwards. So Edwards gets 19.5 over 3 years. Source said 12 million guaranteed, a big signing for Chicago and not the last. Man. 19.5 over 3 years, 12 million guaranteed. That's a good contract, man. He got paid. That's a good contract. Obviously, one that the Eagles were not going to take. And I think Edwards is a great player. Obviously, his coverage is really bad. I mean, he was undrafted, guys, and remember when we had TJ Edwards when he was like first undrafted, when we had Jim Schwartz here, he barely used him at all. Like, he showed flashes, but they never did anything with him. So, oh man, get something done. Philadelphia Eagles, man, are trying to make a huge push right now. Huge push for Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Chauncey just tweeted, "Congratulations, my guy, TJ Edwards." Oh, man. Oh, boy. Well, that's what happened, man. That's what happened here. That's what happens. We got over 500 people in the chat now. If you guys haven't subscribe to the channel. We cover the Eagles every day. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the stream. I want to see a lot of likes on this stream. A lot of likes. Try to get these up to over 200 likes if we can. But I appreciate everybody coming in. How do you guys feel? Are you guys upset that TJ Edwards is gone? Are you excited about Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, that the Eagles are trying to make a really big push right now to get him? It's going to be interesting. Aaron says, so we were bringing anyone else to back up the. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping they find some type of counterpiece for him. I don't know who they'll have interest in, but we'll see. Mark says, so what are we going to do at running back if Miles Sanders gets signed? I don't know. They're either going to trade for one or they're going to go in the draft. I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't. I don't know how much interest they have in trading for a running back. I don't think they're getting a free agent running back. I think they'll want to trade for a guy that has one more year left on their deal. I think they're going to want to rent somebody for the year and maybe draft one in the draft. They could do both, and that's just obviously me being more excited. So we'll see. Bears being smart. See here. The bag of plan says, because it's hard to find a good solid middle linebacker play caller. That was a cheap though, a deal Philly should have kept him. Yeah, but not for that. But not for that amount of money. It's just not happening. Thank God we already have Dean in the building right now. So see here. David says Dean time in full effect. Very nervous. And we winning the bowl. Cody says, happy Monday, Joey. Happy Monday as well. D. Washington says, I'm nervous. It's Johnson, please. No, they might target Chauncey Gardner to Joey. I'm afraid the Bears are going to go after everybody right now. G says, TJ played hard for us. Congrats. Yeah, that's all, man. Like, I have no hard feelings against him. He played good for us, man. He was, from what he gave to us, as a linebacker playing here, TJ was a good player, man. TJ wasn't perfect, but he was a good player. He was a very solid player for us. TJ Edwards is mid. Just keep CJ. Johnson need to sign Chauncey to 4 years, $100 million. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he good tackler, but can't cover. I totally get it. Phantom Media says Joey Shakes Bears targeting 49ers offense tackle Mike McGlinchey. They already signed Eagles linebacker TJ Edwards star in free agent tampering period. Yeah, the Bears aren't going to stop. The Bears are not going to stop. God, man, if they can get Chauncey right now, if they can pull this off with Chauncey, I'd be so happy. If they can really pull this off. Oh my God, be so happy. But only time will tell here. If they're making a strong push to get this done, it probably will get done today. It probably will get done today, most likely. So that's what I'm hoping right now. What else is going on? I'm like skimming through this every few seconds, every minute, just to make sure what's going on. But yeah, I mean, Samal's definitely gone after that contract. Which we already know that was going to happen. I mean, Cam Jurgens is going to move to that right guard spot regardless. But that's really it. Chris says, expect to hear a lot of our free agents will probably sign today or tomorrow. We'll sign Chauncey and Bradberry. Bro, if they're able to pull off Chauncey and Bradberry, I'll be shocked. I think I'll be more shocked if they actually sign Bradberry with Chauncey. That will shock me just a little bit. That's a touchdown. Ref says signings will depend on Hurts' contract. Will he take more money or sacrifice for the team? I think it will be a good contract for Hurts, but I think it'll be friendly as well. Not friendly where it's cheap, but where how he can move the money around pretty good with that contract, so it doesn't hurt the Eagles that much. Apparently, the rumor was this contract's supposed to be between $50 to $54 million a year, which is crazy. But apparently, the rumors are that the contract negotiations have been actually going really well with Hurts. Like, there's been no stumble on negotiations or anything. It's been pretty good between the front office and Jalen Hurts. So it's been pretty good. Been pretty good. Kennedy says Bears get Chauncey. I ain't even ever watching the Eagles. I think there's a good chance here. I think there's a good chance. The problem with signing Bradberry is obviously how much he wants, but it really it hurts because this corner class is really deep. You got a corner at 30 and a corner at 32. That's the problem I have right now. You have two corners over 30 years old, at 30 years old or more. That's the issue I have. But Judson said TJ Edwards was a top 5 great linebacker. Congrats to him getting paid, but we may look back on this and say we should have kept him. I don't know. The cap is not good. The cap is really not good right now. Unless the Eagles did something, unless the Eagles really did something, that has not been reported yet, cap wise. I don't know what's going on. But it's getting kind of nuts right now. So let's see. We have Chargers running back Austin Eckler is requesting permission to speak with other teams about a potential trade after preliminary talks with the team aimed at a contract extension did not progress. His agent Cameron Waste told ESPN. Patriots re-signing the cornerback Jonathan Jones 2-year deal right now. Free agent cornerback Patrick Peterson wants to play for a team that gives him a chance for jewelry, which includes the Bengals. He sucks. I'd rather sign Bradberry than sign Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson is burnt toast. So there's no comparison to that at all whatsoever. So Adam Thielen news. So Ed Kratz from Jakib Sports says that he thinks that some receivers are going to want to play in Philadelphia this year. Adam Thielen could be one of them. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, other than that, that's really it right now. That was a crazy moment just now. TJ Edwards signs a pretty good deal. Nakobe Dean, man, that's it, man. Nakobe Dean is ready to go. This is it. It's the leader of this defense this year. Joe Vegas says Hargrave should take less and stay. He's going to Cleveland. Yeah, he's not taking less. He's gonna make 20 plus a year. He's gonna make 20 plus a year. That's what's gonna happen. 20 definitely 20 plus a year for him. It's almost going to be impossible. Savage said, if CJ signed, I'll feel better about going with a retool on the defensive side with the comp. Yeah, no, I mean, at least if they sign, Bradberry, Slay will be back. Chauncey hopefully comes back, and whatever else they're going to do, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know right now. Just remember, they still have 2 first-round picks this year, so could be some things going on in the background that we don't know of. Killer Ghost says, what happens if they go over the cap? Would be interested in Eichler. Yeah, how good is Eichler still good? Was he dealing with injury or no? Let me know in the chat. Chris said we need a young linebacker that's a solid against the pass. Edwards wasn't that. Dean maybe, but we still need more at linebacker. Davion Taylor not gonna cut it for us. Gigi says Pat P hasn't been the same since he stopped juicing, or since he left Arizona. Really. Yeah, I don't know. Other than Bobby Wagner, I honestly don't even know who's available at linebacker for the Eagles. I'm not even sure. You know what I mean? I don't even know, to be honest. I'm not even sure. Ryan said, let's go, Dean. Going to be way better linebacker than Edwards. Joey Porter Jr. or Gonzalez. I like Gonzalez a lot more. Witherspoon's my favorite corner of the draft. So Omar says, I feel like Eagles fans are speaking Bijan Robinson into existence. Dude, I don't care, man. This is the off season. We could be excited about things that probably won't even happen. So, that could be that could be, give it a chance. You know what I mean? Give it a chance. I got no issue with that. I got no issue with that. Bill says 38 touchdowns last 2 years of Eichel. Damn. A trade. Interesting. Edmonds is going to cost way too much, Gary. Tremaine Edmonds is going to cost way too much. He's definitely out of the price range for the Eagles. There's no way that's going to happen. No way that's going to happen. I'd be shocked, but I doubt it. I think Deshaun, look, safety-wise, if the Eagles want to kind of give, Reed Blankenship some competition if they sign Chauncey, they got Adrian Amos is from Green Bay, should be a good one to sign. He's going to be like a 3-year, $6 million deal, something like $6.5 million deal. Deshaun Gibson from the 49ers at safety, he actually played for Sean Desai when he was with the Bears in 21. So that one is actually pretty interesting as well. Deshaun Gibson would probably make a little bit more sense too. See here. Eric Kendricks, Levante David. Those guys are available. I keep forgetting those guys are available. Levante David as well. Up there in age, but Resign Hightower, dude. Dude. I actually really like John Hightower a lot. They just used him the wrong way. They used him as a deep threat like a few years ago. Like I don't know why. Deshaun Gibson re-signed with the 49ers. Damn, that sucks. Really? Um, damn, that sucks if that's the case. Let's see. The Chargers are expected to pursue safety John Johnson, who will be released by the Browns this week. That would reunite Johnson with Brandon Staley with their Rams days. So that he's off the table now. No John Johnson for the Eagles. No John Johnson. And if the Deshaun Gibson news is correct, that's another corner that would have been a little bit cheaper for us to get as well, which kind of sucks. So it looks like the Baltimore Ravens have released Calais Campbell. And I know he's really old. So I don't know what he would do here, to be honest, if he even has it. If he honestly still has it in the tank left, if Campbell can still get it done. Somebody just made a fake Adam Schefter account and said Eagles star AJ Brown is requested to speak with other teams. Stupid. People are so dumb. I don't know why people do that crap. It's so annoying. Like, people actually sit there and do that. Yeah, Edwards is gone. I didn't see the Gibson news at all. Yeah, so Calais Campbell's gone. He might be really cheap, but does he? Can he honestly do something for this team? Probably not. I don't know. Been around for a long time. Oh man, this is gonna be nuts. Dank says breaking news from 10 minutes ago. Congrats. Ron says, Joey, if we retain Bradberry, that's pretty much means we aren't taking a cornerback at 10, right? Yeah, I mean, that's what it would tell me, but it kind of sucks, man, because, well, not even that, but you don't have any backup corners. Maddox is getting injured so much now, and Maddox is a free agent, I think, after what? No, he's got 2 more. I think he's got 2 more years left. I could be wrong, though. I think he's got 2 more years left. But Maddox, like, can you really trust Maddox and his health? Can you trust Zach McPherson, Josh Jobe and Mario Goodrich as your backups? Kelce's back. What is going on today? Dude? Where is this news? Is this right? Eagles Jason Kelce is returning for another season. No retirement. Yes. Thank God. That means our offensive line is good. That was the one thing I was really worried about. Now Cam Jurgens moves to that right guard spot. Oh, man. Man. Well, that's good. Wow. Hold on one second. I think we kind of I really wasn't worried about Kelce not, but I was like, when are we going to get an answer from him? Damn. That's really good, man. I'm happy. Offensive line set now. I mean, we're set. We're actually really set right now. That's awesome. I'm glad he's back, guys. We have a super chat. Hold on, let me. I think I missed. We We got a super chat from Eagles Rule. Says, Calais Campbell cheaper and better than Derek Barnett. Yeah, probably. Probably, to be honest with you. I don't doubt that at all. I don't know what they're doing with Derek Barnett. Are they going to keep him? What are they going to do with Derek Barnett? I have no idea, but they got to figure something out with him. Like, maybe they just feel like, hey, you know, it's an extra body to have. Damn, dude. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. We got Kelce back. Hell yeah, dude. Offensive line set. We're good to go. We're good to go. Yeah, take care of the spammers, guys. You guys know what to do. You guys know what to do. I don't got to tell you guys. You guys are good with that. So, John says, Joey, think the Birds will draft a running back? Hey, I hope so. We got 658 in the chat. A lot has happened right now. Edwards signed with the Bears. It looks like Chauncey. It looks like the Eagles are making one last push to sign him, and Kelce is returning to the Philadelphia Eagles for another year. So, pretty good news right now. Pretty good news. We just need a little bit more. But we're getting there on the first day of the legal tampering period. If you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like the stream. Get those likes up. Let's get over 200-300 likes on this video, on this live stream. Try to get as many likes up as possible. Check out the pinned comment for draft highlight reactions, all that good stuff. If you guys have it, we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to go. Yeah, if anyone's spamming like crazy, just don't block, but just take them out. Let's see here. Baron Van says, so happy. And so let's go, Kelce. JD says, if we don't get a cornerback at 10, who cares? There's much talent in this draft. Tom said, even if we somehow retain Bradberry, I believe Eagles should still draft a cornerback at 10. Yeah, it's kind of like I kind of still want to draft one regardless. You know what I mean? I get it. Fox says, crazy idea the Eagles trade for Asante Samuel Jr. I wanted him. I mean, we ended up getting Landon Dickerson, but I really wanted him. That draft. Deep Blue says LFG. They're talking about a new contract for Kelce. Maybe they're trying to save some money here. Maybe they're actually trying to save some money. Dude, I can't wait for New Heights when they show Kelce and is Roseman. Ryan, what did you send me? Is Roseman taking a shot? I think they already knew. I think they already made up their minds by this time of Kelce coming back. They're oh my God. 92 percenters get hyped as Howie. Jason Kelce is back with the Eagles. So they already made this decision while they were together on New Heights. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. I got to say, that is actually really funny. Oh, man. Hold on. All right. Oh, my God. All right. The day's getting better, bro. We got a super chat from Diaz Smith says, do you think with all we lost, will we be okay? Yeah, dude, because you know what? Like, you're not going to have a loaded defense. Like, it's really rare that you have a defense like that's that loaded with talent, okay? You have your strong suit right now is your offense. Now, we don't know what this team's going to look like in a couple months, so we just have to wait and let the process unfold itself. But like I said, if you add a running back and you're able to put 35 to over 40 points a game on teams, which I think they could do next year if they add more firepower to that roster, which is another receiver and another running back, which I am like all in to do. Go get Adam Thielen. Go get Adam Thielen. Go trade for Derrick Henry. Go get something done. I'm telling you. It's going to be nuts, man. Thomas says Kelce and Lane about to help us sign CJ. Man, it's been a pretty good day so far. We still got our O, right, Kirk? I know. We still got our offense. That's fake news, bro. Don't be putting out fake news on here. Don't be putting out the fake news on here. That's not even real. That's not even real. Yeah, TJ's with the Bears. So far we got TJ to the Bears. Calais Campbell got released. Kelce is here for another year. Edwards, let's see, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Looks like the Eagles are trying to make a huge push right now for Chauncey. Trying to make a huge push. So hopefully something happens here. I'm hoping. I'm hoping they get something done, man. Hopefully something gets done. We got Super Chat, Radiation Boss. What's going on, dude? He says Jason Kelce said he's back. Let's go. How do you feel about Jason Kelce getting back? Really, Samalo leaves now. Samalo's gone. Cam Jurgens rolls into that, that right guard spot now, which is really good. It's a good day. It's a good day. So far, it's a pretty good day. It's getting there, but it's good. It's good. Definitely an awesome day so far, man. As a sign Bradberry, CJ next. Rest can figure out later. We got Jason Kelce back, dude. I think we had a good feeling it was going to happen, because we didn't really hear that we were really going to leave, but we never, we didn't really get an answer yet. So at least it's done. It's a good thing. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked, man. I'm pretty stoked about it. Shout out to Philly the podcast. Subscribe to his channel if you guys haven't either. Definitely. The Bears actually going to be good next year. Seems like they've been making a lot of. Well, yeah, they should be. If they're making this many moves, yeah, they should be trying to compete next year. There's no doubt. Savvy says Kelce coming back is awesome. Still have an advantage in the trenches on offense. Yeah, you're just moving Cam Jurgens to right guard. That's all you're doing. You drafted Cam was an immediate impact in the offseason last year during training camp, during those joint practices. With Kelce under, kind of showing him the way under his belt. Who knows what's going to look like, but Jurgens is going to be ready, man. Jurgens is going to be ready at right guard. The Kobe Dean will be ready at middle linebacker. So, well, it's the Bears in the mix for 3 linemen right now. Pressure is on the fields like it was for Hurts. Yeah, and we're going to see what he could do, man. Kirk, I agree, man. I want it to happen so bad, dude. I want it to happen. I want it to happen really bad. So, oh man, this is gonna be God. Please, God, make a push to sign Chauncey. Please, God, please just get something. Please get something done, man. I really need 25 years old, man, and what he did. Oh my God, like a moving piece for your defense for years to come. Like get this done. Get this done. So this deal for Kelce Kelce already knew he was staying probably for the past few weeks. He probably already knew, and the news didn't really strike yet until the first day of free agency. So it's been a killer day today. Killer day today. Good day. King says we get Henry. That's a $16 million hit. Let me check Derek. Let me actually check Derek Henry's. Let me check Derek Henry's over the cap right here. Let me see. Derek Henry for 23. Yeah, he's 6. They would have to spread that number. They would have to spread the number out. So he's due like 10.5 million, and he's 16.3 against the cap. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. They would have to spread that out. It's a tough one to do. Dalvin Cook is definitely not going to happen. That one's even more expensive. Definitely more, I think. No talks with Henry, I don't think, but a lot of teams have called. They're not necessarily shopping him right now, but they're taking calls on him to see what they can get. I don't think he's going to be too. I don't think draft compensation wise will be too expensive. Philly podcast says, per Jeff Kerr, Eagles are making a big push. Dude, I hope they get this done. I honestly hope they get this done. Please, God, get this done. I don't care how you do it. Just get it done. Chris says the Bears need a lot of help on defense. Hargrave will probably sign with them. 007 is a Super Bowl 58. Kelce Bowl 2. Hurts revenge. Never best. Derrick Henry had almost like 400 carries last year. Dude has way too many high miles. I don't think he has that much high miles the past 3 seasons. I really don't. But you're talking about Derrick Henry, dude. You're not talking about some average running back. You're like Derrick Henry is just different. Like that. He's not your average running back, even if he gets that many carries. Like that doesn't affect that guy. Like that guy is a different species in itself. G says, good day so far, but could be even better if we sign CJ. If they resign CJ right now and call it a day, I'm fine. You know what I mean? I am perfectly fine with it. No problem. Luke said, do you think there's a slight chance that Pitts is available for trade from the Falcons? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard news on Pitts if they want to move on from him since they have like a new GM now, new head coach now. So I'm not sure. Yeah, Howie's taking apparently on New Heights. If you go on New Heights Twitter, yeah, Howie is literally. I'll show. I mean, if you want, I'll show you it. I mean, I'm not going to play it, but I'll show you it. But Howie is literally taking shots with Kelce. Literally. Let me show you it quick. Yes. Yeah. This is great. I mean, I think this is supposed to come out this week. But it's pretty funny. But yeah, I think they already, though this episode of New Heights hasn't come out yet, so they must have already celebrated. This. But it's great. So they're taking a shot together. That's awesome. It was already in the books. It was already done. But that's cool though. That's really cool. K8 says, if we stay at 10, wouldn't mind getting Paris Johnson replaced. Yeah, it really wouldn't surprise me if the Eagles get an offensive lineman. So if you look at who they brought in, DeJuan Jones and Paris as well, both from Ohio State. So they've been looking at mostly offensive linemen, a couple defensive linemen. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. You know what I mean? Lane Johnson's getting up there in age. You know what I mean? So, and you lost Andre Dillard. Let's see if they'll actually resign him back as a backup left tackle, left guard, left tackle, most likely, if that's what they're doing. Lowe said Jerry Jeudy on trade cloud. You think Eagles should make the call? I don't know. He's going to cost a lot because he's really young. He's really young. I think getting Adam Thielen would be the perfect fit for this team right now. I think as a number 3, keep Quez in the building. Keep Quez in the building, no doubt. Get it done. You know what I mean? But hey, got Kelce back, got Brandon Graham back, which is good. So it looks like, if you're talking about Jerry Jeudy, that's probably why. So the Broncos have had trade talks with NFL teams about wide receivers Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, and Courtland Sutton. I really like KJ Hamler a lot coming out of Penn State. I think he was at Penn State. Broncos are asking for high prices. Yeah, they're not going to be cheap. KJ is young. Courtland Sutton's a great player. Jerry Jeudy's young. So interesting enough, man. Anything can happen, but that I wouldn't. You're looking for a number 3, dude. You're looking for a number 3 that could do well with what's around him. And I think Adam Thielen would be I think he'd be perfect as a number 3. Keep Quez on this roster unless they want to trade him. I don't know. But we'll see. Mon says, why would they move on from Pitts, young star? Yeah, I didn't really hear anything about that. Dank says, what? TJ is gone. Who knew the past? Yeah, we literally talked. We literally talked. We were just screaming about it when the news broke. Yeah, he signed like a $19 million deal, 3 years for the Bears, 12.5 guaranteed. Henry with their own line would be very unstoppable, dude. Would you trade for Eichler? His cap hit is $6 million. Yeah, Austin Eichler would be an interesting one for the Eagles if that's what they want to bring in. But we'll see. If he's only $6 million for the year, that's really not bad at all. It's pretty good. Miles is probably. I would say Miles makes a strong push to go to the Bills. He might actually go to the Bills, probably. Probably. I'm sorry. I'm like checking Twitter every 2 seconds because I don't know what's going to happen here. Seahawks are releasing Shelby Harris. Keep an eye on the Bears with Ike Samal as well. And the Kobe Dean and Cam Jurgens are officially up after the Edwards Kelce news. Yes. Yes. He says that Kelce apparently said he's not done yet. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be it's a crazy time right now. So the only Eagles that have been signed is Edwards is the only Philadelphia Eagle that has been signed. So that is it. Everyone's excited about Nakobe Dean right now. Isaiah said, so we couldn't pay TJ 6. Yeah, but that's not the point though. Like there's it could be that the Eagles just want to move on. You know what I mean? Like they think they just need to get better talent. Just because like the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl, it's that these players, like you got to re-sign all of them. It's not the case. Like what were Edwards' weaknesses this year? Some of it was mostly coverage, but just because like he played well this year doesn't mean that the Eagles have to re-sign him. It doesn't mean that this guy is in their future plans right now. Maybe they think they don't have to add that much of a cap hit to pay him $6 million a year and to get what's for what they could put on the outside of Nakobe Dean this year. Like they might just want to upgrade the position. They might think they can get something better. So. And, I think, there was probably too much out of their price range, so we'll see. Yo, Jeff, what's going on, man? So John should go after Judy or Sutton. Yeah, it's from what it looks like, it's going to cost a lot. So it would probably be, bless me. It would probably be better. The Giants definitely need to get another receiver. There's no doubt. Why is everybody upset not getting TJ Edwards back? I don't get it. Let's see here. There says Landon Dickerson rookie contract ends next season, right? Dickerson's contract? I thought it was the year after next, but I could be wrong. Kelce's back, guys. Kelce's back. Frylock 00 said, like I always say, other teams fans come here to watch our stream to see what a real GM does to build a team. Think about it. They are here and not on their own streams. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. I don't know. I don't know why they care about what the Eagles do so much. The off season. Kirk says, I remember I met Edwards' dad, girlfriend at the Broncos game last year, caught a COVID for. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Joe said, I met TJ Edwards' dad at the NFC Championship game versus 49ers. He told me if Philly don't resign him, good chance he'll go home and sign with the Bears. Oh, really? So that was already kind of in the books. Carson Wentz says, Edwards overrated. Don't pay linebackers. And that's what they don't like to do, man. If they didn't have Nakobe Dean, they would probably be different. Maybe they would have a different change of plans. Henry and talks come to Philly. And let me tell you, if that happens, I'd be more excited. Thanks that we don't know ball. Maybe we don't know maybe we're getting another linebacker that can cover. Yeah, I thought he was 2 more years. I thought he was on contract for another year or two, so that's good. So it's the Niners all damn. Congrats. 2 straight championship appearances, 2 straight losses. Ryan says, I'm fine with not resign. Knew he would leave. I had Edwards kind of leaving, but I mean, there could have been a chance where he could have got back, but we'll see. Bucks plan to release veteran guard Shaq Mason. Let's see here. Kelce returning. Edwards gone. And that's it right now. So Jason Kelce put out a tweet 23 minutes ago. He said, I have put much thought into whether it makes sense to play another season. After talking it over with my wife and many other friends and family, I have decided to return for another year. Thank you for all my supporters and detractors for fueling me. I ain't effing done yet. Great, man. Great. It's great to hear, man. Man, this is going to be nuts. This is going to get nuts. If anything breaks, just let me know, but we're going to find out. I think these don't show up. It looks like we got Ishmael Julian Khan. Thank you so much, man, for gifting 1 membership to somebody. Thank you so much, man. Whoever got that, good for you. You got draft content to look at. Appreciate the gifted subs, guys. Gifted subs are good to give other people gifted subs to check out, the membership videos and stuff of the draft highlight reactions. So definitely check that out for the drafted stuff, which is good. So thank you, Ishmael. Thank you so much for doing that, man. Very, very nice of you to do that for somebody. God, what a day, man. What a freaking day today. We're getting there, man. Just give it friggin' time. Give it some time. We got a super chat from Zay Boogie. What's going on, dude? He says, Shakes, if the Eagles snag Bijan at the end of the round 1, what do you think about trading up in the second round to draft tight end Darnell Washington? He's amazing at blocking and a huge mismatch red zone threat. Our offense would be insane. I've always wondered if the Eagles had a lot of interest in tight ends, and I kind of figured maybe they don't. But to trade up from the second to the first round to get a top tier tight end like that would be kind of surprising to me, to be honest with you. But hey, you know what? Sky's the limit, man, to add more firepower to this offense. So I honestly wouldn't mind it at all. I think it would be fantastic, to be honest. Be really good. So very, very excited, dude. It's gonna be a crazy, it's already the crazy offseason is starting right now. It's kind of nuts. So appreciate the super chat so much, Zay. So much. But yeah, I mean, I was already kind of thinking like that second round pick to trade back up if you can. You have the second round pick in 24 as well, the extra second round pick, which is interesting. They could do that. So yeah, it'd be interesting if they go tight end and add firepower like that. Be pretty cool. But appreciate the super chat very much, man. Jack says, really don't want Kelce back unless very cheap. At this point, Jurgens is better. Nah, dude, you need Kelce back, bro. With the offensive roster you have, you can't just not have Kelce back. If he's willing to come back, you bring him back. Okay, apparently there's rumors that somebody said in the chat that there might be reworking his deal to maybe they might free up some space. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll find out. But we got 729 in the chat right now. The legal tampering period has begun. We've already got some news today. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Like the stream if you guys haven't. Try to get the stream up to over 200 likes if we can. Oh, it's actually over 200 likes. Let's get to 300 likes if we can. So definitely appreciate it very much. Check the pinned comment for memberships, draft highlight reactions. All the extra draft content is on there. Or buy a membership. Very cheap. So I do appreciate so much. So much. Bryce, the Eagles plan to sign D. Joey Shakes, 4 years, $75 million deal. DI, Joey Shakes. Wait, who? Wait, what's going on? What's going on? I don't even know what's going on right now. The Panthers are open to trading Matt Corral, the 2022 third-round pick. Matt Corral. Me and Philly were wearing those Matt Corral jerseys, bro. Damn, that's going to be interesting. We got a super chat from Mask Avenger. Thank you so much, man. He says, it's going to come down to coaching these new guys. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Like, we had all the talent last year defensively and had a really bad defensive coordinator that didn't make adjustments. Sean Desai, with less talent, a less loaded roster, want to see what he does. I'm giving this guy a chance to see what he does. So we'll see. We got a super chat from Marshall Chambers. Thank you so much, man. He says, Jonathan Jones just took less to stay with the Patriots. Now, that's loyalty. I don't know what we got. Just saying, bro. Yeah, dude. It's very hard to come by, dude. Like Brandon Graham staying for Brandon Graham's only getting paid out of that $6 million, like $2 to $3 million this year. That's it. I mean, he could have got paid 11. What do you have? 11 sacks for the season, double-digit sacks, first time in his career. It's just crazy. Legal tampering, what a bunch of there was tampering beforehand, bro. Like, I think there's always illegal tampering every single year. So but Marshall, appreciate the super chat, by the way. Appreciate it. Red said there's a good Seattle defense players that could DC will know and bring him. They're good Seattle defense players. I don't know. I think one of their defensive tackles one of the DTs over there, I think, got released. I forgot. I just said his name before. Like, the Falcons interested in Slay, but Eagles want second round pick. They're not going to get that. They're definitely not going to get that. Let's see here. Patriots re-sign Jonathan Jones. Falcons have agreed terms with defensive tackle David Onyemata. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, so even a couple people are saying for Calais Campbell to come to Philadelphia. I mean, Calais Campbell's old. Calais Campbell, how much juice does he have in the tank? Would he be an upgrade over Derek Barnett? Probably would be. Yeah, I was saying the same thing. I didn't get with that DL. Ryland, what's going on, dude? He says, Joey, what if we trade Quez for a mid to late round pick and sign Mecole Hardman, replace speed and big upgrade at wide receiver 3? Yeah, that'd be another one that they do. So if they want to do that, then great. If not, I think there's, Adam Thielen still out there. It really depends on the money, man. Really depends on it. So and so we should try to get Jamal Williams from Detroit. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. He's gonna get paid. Bro. Jamal Williams had a pretty good year. Trades if Philly could trade 10 back with Tampa and acquire this year's 19th, second, fifth. I don't know if they trade back. To be honest with you. G says, good to see you still trolling Niners all damn day. I don't get it. I don't get why people do that all day. Monsters fans love to scream loyalty when it's not your money. Yeah, that's true. Thanks says in the tentative agreement period. Brand says the paying contract made it almost impossible for the Eagles to retain Hargrave. Phillies likely prioritize bringing Garner Johnson cheaper guys back on defense. If they're making a strong push for Chauncey, I hope they get it done. If they're making a strong push, hopefully they get this done. I really want this deal. If they at least sign Chauncey today, I think it'll be a pretty solid day. Pretty solid day. Getting Kelce back and signing Chauncey is a pretty solid day for the Eagles for the first legal tampering period. So I think that would be good. We'll see. Brand said Philly wants Slay back on a restructured contract. No one is trading a second-round pick for a 32-year-old cornerback with a $26 million cap. Yeah, dude, it's not happening. It's not happening. $26 million cap hit, 32 years old. It's just not going to happen. You're not getting – I don't know why fans think you're going to get a second-round pick for him. You're not. You're going to get like a fifth-round pick for him. Like Ramsey got traded for a third. So if Ramsey got traded for a third – you're going to get a fourth, fifth, maybe. I think a fifth is probably the most fair assumption that they're going to get for Slay in a trade. But you can't trade him right now. It's $22 million in dead cap. You get no money back for trading him now. Post June, you do. So the Eagles are not waiting until June to get that $17.5 million. It's not going to happen. They can get the restructure done somehow. How much more money does he want this year? He's already getting paid $17 million. That's the issue I have right now. He was horrible Minnesota last year. Yeah, but you know what? It's not. He was a number two. He's not a number two receiver anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like him as a number three, as a role playing wide receiver that's very reliable, would be much better than what he was with. I mean, offensively, I think he's in a much better scheme fit for him. I think he would just be better in Philadelphia. I think he's just in a better situation in Philadelphia. I don't care what his stats were last year because how they're treating him, how the Vikings treated him last year, no. I think with the Eagles as a number three, not a number two, as a number three, wants to play for a good quarterback. And I think he would have a pretty good year with the Eagles. I think he would have a great year. Easy money says send Quez off for Matt Corral. I said, how he good when it comes to money. I trust him to get us good players back or new players. Whoever said that the Eagles signed Joey Shakes, he was talking. Yeah, obviously. I saw it. Eagles fan for life says we're better than always. We'll be a one-hit wonder who lost the only Super Bowl who played since the 80s. Interesting. It's John said if they want to trade Slay, we should have just simply done Ramsey for Slay. Ramsey was bad, but he's younger, and Slay is good, but is older. I think it would have been a good trade. Yeah, but the Eagles don't want to give up a third-round pick. The Eagles don't want to give up a third-round pick right now. You already don't even have fourth, fifth, sixth round picks right now. That's the issue of giving up a third rounder. You gave the fourth rounder for Robert Quinn, and you already lost your fifth, sixth round picks. So you're down to like 2 seventh round picks. You have your 2 first, your second, your third, and you have 2 sevenths, and that's really it for the year. That's all you have. Let's see here. Thanks. Says Jalen Jones is a sleeper in this draft. That dude is going to be a baller. Chris says Hurts combined touchdowns 35. Let's see here. I don't know what else is going on right now. looks like QB signed with the Broncos. Laramie Tunsil trade. Not sure what else. Not sure what else. People are saying Deonta Foreman is a good fit for Philadelphia at running back, which would be interesting. That would be a pretty interesting one. Let's see here. Let's see here. Easy money. What happened to you, Jalen Hurts slander? What's your take now? Yeah, no Matt Corral, no Matt Corral in Philly, bro. No Matt Corral in Philly. We don't want that. We had good luck. Eagles for life says Deebo Samuel sucks, but he's a running back. Brand says AJ Brown is better than Samuel. Samuel can't run deep routes. LeBron said, alert, Dallas Cowboys are signing LeBron Elijah to a 5-year. Damn, you're going to be making a lot of money, bro. The best signing yet. Philly 502.5 pounds says, what do you think about bringing in Bates and Trey? Yeah, the Edmonds, he's going to be too expensive, and Bates is going to be too expensive. They're not going to bring in Bates if they're already trying to get Chauncey back here. If you're signing Chauncey, you're not signing Bates. It's not going to happen. So either or, both of those guys. I think Edmonds is going to be off the market regardless. Yo, Hector, what's going on, dude? Montes Foreman wants to get paid, but he's only been healthy 1 year. TJ Edwards. So that's the news right now. TJ Edwards is in Chicago. Kelce is back for 1 more year. And the Eagles, from Jeff Kerr from CBS, put out a tweet today that the Eagles are making a strong push to keep Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. That is the news right now. Rob says, Has ever said, Joey, are you in Philly wearing the Ole Miss jerseys again during the draft? We might. I think he wants to wear them, but I don't know if he wants to do something to the jersey. So the plan is we're going to wear those Ole Miss Matt Corral jerseys, but we don't know. We don't know, like, if we're going to actually do something to the jerseys. I don't know if we're going to do something to the name or we're going to. It's up to him, whatever he wants to do. It's up to him, whatever he wants to do. We'll see what happens, though. Jack says Howie has botched the cap big time. Because the franchise tag for Chauncey would have been $14 million. It would have been too much. You're better off on a long-term deal. Let's see here. We got Duncan Wright, member for 6 months, says, can we get Slay back somehow? I love him. I mean, yeah, but how much does he want? Like, I'm at 32 years old, I'm not looking to extend him for 4 years. I'm just not interested in it. I'm just not right now. You know what I mean? I don't know. At 32 years old, how much of an extension would you give him? Like, how many years would you actually give him? You know what I mean? There we go. Breaking news. Javon Hargrave is gone. He's signing with the 49ers. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Hargrave reached an agreement on a 4-year, $80 million deal. With that includes $40 million guaranteed at a signing with the San Francisco 49ers. Deal negotiated and confirmed by Drew Rosenhaus and Ryan Matha. Holy shit. Damn. Hargrave is gone. Hargrave is gone. Wow. Whew. Man, that's a payday. That is a payday, bro. He got paid 20 million. He got paid 20 million a year, bro. Good. That's a good payday for him, dude. That's a good payday. We face San Francisco this year. So we face San Francisco this year. So we'll be facing Hargrave this year. That's a good payday for him, man. He got 20 million a year. Wow. Wow. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm dying inside. Every time I see this. Oh, man. I'm not worried our offensive line will embarrass them again. 20 million. Yeah. There was no way that Eagles were retaining that. That's a good spot for him. I still think we're going to whoop them when they come to Philadelphia, but other than that, we shouldn't know. Franchise tag, if you're not, look, for why is it, if you franchise tag CJ, it's 14 million fully guaranteed for the year. There's no way they're paying him that. Watch Hargrave be shitty for them. Yeah, well, that's the thing, too. They're not paying a quarterback right now. I think they're really trying to force themselves that Brock Purdy is really the answer. And obviously, they drafted Trey Lance, but it's like, I think he was having Brock Purdy was having the Tommy John surgery, and it looks like he will be back by training camp. But they got Trey Lance as well. They're gonna make a big mistake. They're gonna make a huge mistake keeping Brock Purdy. They're really gonna make a big mistake with him. They're gonna put too much into him. And they'd rather, obviously, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they keep Brock Purdy anyway? I mean, they don't have to pay a quarterback for another few years. So they're gonna really kick the boot on Trey Lance. They might not get rid of him, but that's Javon Hargrave just got paid big money. Big money. He just got 20 million a year with the 49ers for 4 years. He just got paid. He just got friggin' paid, dude. Good for him, man. Good for him. I can't be mad. What am I going to be mad about? Like, we don't have the money to do this. You know what I mean? Mr. Ruby Poo says, good payday for Hargrave, but a 30-year-old for 21 mil annual is crazy, and we can actually run against Hargrave. Yeah, I mean, I think we can. It doesn't make. I mean, it's a good signing for them, but he's a good player, but I don't think he's unstoppable or anything. Depends how the rest of their defensive line plays this year. Yeah. Javon Hargrave just signed a monster deal with the 49ers. Monster deal. 4 years, $80 million deal that includes $40 million guaranteed at signing with the 49ers. Deal negotiated and confirmed by Drew Rosenhaus and Ryan Matha. Done deal. So they lost Hargrave and Edwards so far. Hargrave and Edwards. 2 guys gone. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. We knew this was going to happen, guys. We knew it was going to happen. So don't be surprised. We're gonna see more of this. We're gonna see a lot more of this, and it's gonna bury people. So we have 773 in the chat now. We've been in stream for over an hour, almost 2 hours. So let's definitely get the likes up on this stream. Let's get the likes up a lot. If you guys haven't, let's try to get the 300 likes if we can. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't. We cover the Eagles every single day. We're going to be doing these streams every single day this week. Free agency live streams, live reactions. Definitely come in and give us your take. And we're just hanging out. That's all we're really doing, just hanging out. Check out the pinned comment for memberships as well, for draft highlight reactions, all that great stuff. Extra content for you guys as well. So appreciate it so much, guys. Been a good day. Been a good day for the Eagles. Like, we're going to lose players. It was going to happen, but good for him, man. I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? I'm happy that he got his money, Hargrave is officially a San Francisco 49er. The GOAT's the only thing the 49ers are missing is a QB. Frogs is for 49ers do anything else. They have to cut a big contract. They won't. They are now done less than 2 hours into free agency. I mean, they're losing players and gaining players. So they sign Hargrave, but they lose, they lose an offensive lineman. So, they're going to take some hits, but they're not like somebody said, they're not paying a quarterback. Bone Wilder says, Joey, please tell me why we didn't keep Hargrave. We needed him in the trenches. No, not for that price. We're not. We need defensive tackles, no doubt, but we're not paying a 30-year-old over $20 million a year. We're not in that market at all. That was definitely not happening. Campbell would be interesting. Campbell would definitely be interesting. So, we'll see. Let's see here. 21 per year. Yeah, it's 21 million per year. That's a lot of money. Kansas City Eagles, I can see that happening. Not at 30. Dude, he's not worth that at 30 years old, bro. Like 30 years old, getting paid 21 a year. That's a lot. It's a lot of money. Hargrave turns into a nice comp pick. I think that's another comp pick for the Eagles. Yeah. That's another comp pick for the Eagles, I think. I think that would, and he's going to be a pure starter for them on a big contract, so might work out for us in the end. Frog's a 30-year-old non-pass. Well, it's not like he was a non-pass rushing. Like he got doubled a lot. He was getting doubled a good amount this year as well. So, Joe says Eagles D line as a whole made Hargrave better than what he will look next year. Yeah, we could probably say that about a lot of players, but we'll see. No defensive tackle that we have right now could do it all on its own. Jordan Davis can't do it on his own. Fletcher Cox can't do it on his own. And Javon Hargrave can't do it on his own. So you know what I mean? So that's, obviously that's, comes to fruition of what they could do. But if they don't have a counterpiece for Hargrave on the edge, which they definitely do, I think it'll work out for them. Let's see here. Frogs' Niners won't make playoffs now unless a wild card. We got to get Carter now. Jordan Davis needs a lot of improvement. Yeah, he needs a big jump this year. He needs he needs a huge jump. I mean, he actually was playing like on the stat sheet. On the stat sheet, Jordan Davis isn't going to look good because he's not a pass rusher. He's a run stuffer. You know what I mean? Take on those double teams. If they draft a Jalen Carter, if they draft a Kalijah Kelce, it's gonna be nuts. What these two teams are gonna have to pick their poisons on who they're gonna double team. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a tough one, but they gotta get that monster defensive tackle. They'll get it in the draft, man. They'll get it. It's already showing it. We're already leaning towards trenches in the draft when it comes to that 10th overall pick. It might be. You know what I mean? Chauncey just tweeted out again towards Hargrave since we talked about it. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's what he said. That's what it is, man. That's what happens, bro. See here. Hargrave's gone. Fletcher Cox had the emoji eyes the other day, too. We didn't know what was going on with him as well. I don't mind Fletcher Cox on a really, 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 really cheap deal. If that makes any sense. I wouldn't even mind. I wouldn't even mind at all. but I'm not going that far with him. Brad says Cox has more leverage with Philly with Hargrave signing the deal. I don't know why he does. Why would he have more leverage? Yeah, but Fletch can't get a lot of Fletch needs depth behind him. Fletch needs a lot of depth behind him. He can't play 70% of the snaps. He can't play 70% of the snaps in games. He can't do it. I don't think his body can handle it anymore. Matt says they will have a double Davis. They will have to double Davis. A double Davis. They'll have to double Davis because if your QB gets hit by Davis, he ain't getting back up. I don't know where Fletch is. He put out emoji eyes the other day, so I figured like there was already something on the table for him. Joseph not saying he was bad, saying that the whole line complemented each other. Oh yeah. Totally get it. Totally get it. Jack Dwight said, if Davis is so big, fast, and strong, why isn't he a pass rusher? Well, because some guys aren't pass rush. So he wasn't when he came out of the draft. I knew he wasn't a pass rusher. I knew he was more of a run stuffer than a pass rusher. And that this is the guy that's going to take on your double teams. You have to get a complimentary piece next to him because otherwise he's not going to do much on his own. Getting double teamed every single play, that's going to be a problem. So the stat sheet's not going to explode at you with Jordan Davis. If he can at least try to be a little bit of a better pass rusher, then great. If you're stuck with a one-on-one, if they get a Jalen Carter or a Kalijah Kancey and they're doubling Kalijah Kancey or Jalen Carter, and Davis is one-on-one, he'll win those matchups. That's the good thing you'll get out of him as well. So yeah, Hargrave signed a big, massive deal with the 49ers. That McGlinchey, he got a lot of money, bro. Jesus, these guys are getting. This is crazy. Free agency is nuts, dude. This is just insane. Someone said, yeah. So it looks like Broncos signed guard Ben Powers to a 4-year deal. Guards are getting paid a lot of money. Guards are getting paid a lot of money right now. They're getting like tackle money right now. Let's see here. All right, nothing yet. Just still looking at stuff. Mm-mm. All right. So I doubt they let him. One considering they've 1-star people. What, dude? What are you guys talking about, bro? Don't be saying shit like that in the chat. That's not cool. It's not cool because you'll get banned out of here. Let's see. Lost to the better team. No excuses. Let's see here. Duncan said we need a big fat halfback to protect Hurts. Miles Sanders to Dallas. Who said that? Who said that? I want to know who said that. That's the bottom line. Davis is a big teddy bear, not a dog. He is a dog, bro. He literally he was playing perfectly fine. He was playing perfectly fine this year. So I have no problem with Jordan Davis. Yeah, who said that though? I need to know who said that though. I'm not kidding. Most smart money is not spent in free agency. No. Let's see. Bonwell says they don't believe in Davis. I think he'll make a bigger impact. Let's see here. James said, Joey, we can't be forgetting about Milton Williams. He's a beast. He just had high-paid vets in front of him. Yeah, but Milton hasn't really shown me that he could be a starter. Okay, let's be honest here. Like Milton's like, I think he makes some good plays I think he's good in a rotation, but I don't think the Eagles are going to put Milton Williams next to Jordan Davis this year in 23. I don't think that's even going to be the answer right now. Matt said Davis just needs to work his technique this offseason. Maria said it would be nice if he made any impact. Yeah, Hargrave's with the 49ers now. It's done deal. Big deal. Really big deal. So cornerback Cameron Sutton is signing with the Lions on a 3-year deal right now. I think that's it right now. Still going on. We're gonna find out. We're still gonna find out what's going on with Chauncey. Why do I feel like this is gonna take forever? I feel like we're not gonna find out about this Chauncey news until later on. That's what I feel like. You know what I mean? I feel like this is gonna take forever to find out this news. No, I mean, look, I like Milton Williams, but do I think of him as a pure starter? No, I feel like he's a good rotational guy, but I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying he doesn't produce, but I'm saying as I wouldn't him next to Davis isn't a good complementary piece. That's all I'm saying. That's all it is. I don't think we're franchise tagging anybody, dude. I don't think the Eagles are not going that route. We're franchise tag. Who's the last player we franchise tagged? I don't even. It's gotta have been years. Campbell might be realistic for cheap. Sean said 49ers give up their starting tackle to sign Javon. I guess they're okay with their QBs running for their lives. Femi, it says Diane signed Cameron Jones, formerly of Steelers, to a 3-year, $33 million deal. Louisville, so are you going to stream in the afternoon, Joey? Or are you going to take a break till nighttime? I'm not streaming the rest of the day. Like I have to do my taxes today in the afternoon. I'm going to have a video out on everything that happened today. But other than that, that's it. We're going to be streaming every day this week. We're going to be streaming on probably 11:30 a.m. Eastern the same time the next few days. We're going to be streaming more and more. So everybody says Milt Williams had 4 sacks on limited snaps, which is not bad. Monson, I don't think we can get Chauncey news until Bates sets the free agent market. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Med says no one should be getting worked up over any of this shit. It's early and we still have a top 10 roster with picks. Yeah, dude, I'm not freaking out at all. Like you see, Edwards got signed, Hargrave got signed. Like it is what it is, dude. This is what we were expecting, bro. Guys are walking. You got to pay Jalen Hurts, man. Look at these other rosters paying all this money with some of these guys. Some of these teams only have quarterbacks right now. Some of these teams aren't even paying quarterbacks. This is why you can get away with some of this stuff. You know, Hargrave getting paid $21 a year at 30 years old. It's, for 4 years, it's a lot. It's a lot, How much of a difference he's going to make for the 49ers defense, I don't know. Him next to Bosa, I guess, is great, but even I don't know. Even against some of our good tackles, even in the NFC Championship game, I don't think Bosa did anything. I don't think Bosa really did nothing in that game. Didn't touch the quarterback one time. I think he touched him one time, and that was it. So your offense. Brent said the 49ers defensive line wasn't very good. Other than Trent Williams, they can replace the rest of the starters. I said Jordan Davis is a puppy dog. Eagles fed him puppy chow, and now he's all growled up. Big dog Davis, baby. He's my dog. I'm ready to go, man. Ready to go with Jordan Davis. See the arts that Daniel Jones got $40 million. Niners overpaid Hargrave just to get back at us. That's fine. I don't care, dude. Like we might be facing them again in the playoffs this year. Who knows if they make it there, depending on if they have the blueprint on Brock Purdy, if he doesn't choke again this year. So who knows? So no, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Davis has no. Yeah, well, I think maybe he had a half a sack. Probably not even that. No, he didn't have any sack because he's a run stuffer, bro. He ain't a pass rusher. That's what I'm saying. Let's see here. Let's see. Hargrave and Bosa, bro. Yeah. Because I just thought about, like, did Bosa get his contract yet? Because that's going to be, they got to pay a quarterback by that time the contract's up. They got to pay a quarterback. I don't know if they're going to do that. You know? I don't even think they're going to do that. Throwing money at problems doesn't fix them. Davis is a run stuffer. You trade up to someone like that when your division has backs that keep burning you on 20+ yard plays, and that's true too because that's happened with us before Hargrave really had the high ankle sprain. I thought he was playing really well, really well. Hey, Trap says, I want to hear that no disrespect to Jordan Davis. He was the best available on the time. And obviously, we needed him with Hargrave and Cox aging. Yeah, and that's another problem, too. Toxic Trey Lance is going to be bust, and now everyone has tape on Purdy. We're going to find out, dude. We're going to find out if they make the right decision. So former Saints defensive tackle Shy Tuttle reached agreement with the Panthers on a 3-year, $19.5 million deal. Includes $13 million guarantee at signing. Man, Eagles still quiet right now. Eagles still quiet right now. I want this damn deal. I want this damn deal to get done. Get it done. Get Chauncey Gardner done. It's going to be a good time this year, bro. This offense is still intact. The offense is going to put up a lot of points this year. It's going to put a lot of points up. Maris Armstrong says, salute to all the old birds getting the bag this offseason. Just know y'all playing for the opposition now. Yeah, that's how it goes, bro. That's how it goes. Edge has a Jordan Davis is 6'7", 360, runs 4.7. Who wouldn't want that? I also want us to trade up for Will Anderson or Jalen Carter. Yeah, that would be great too. That'd be great too. They get a nice counterpiece for Jordan Davis. It's gonna be insane. Davis got to stay healthy. Davis got to be better with the conditioning this year and probably has to lose a little bit of weight, but Vlad says it's weird how these 18 million deals seem like nothing, but in reality, I'd saw off my foot for that. Oh my god. John says, "Yo, Joey, do you watch Bengals mock drafts?" No. Brand says that Philly might be able to bring Bradberry back at $15 million a year, and Sutton deal isn't expensive. Is it? You think that's pricey though for to bring back Bradberry for $15 million a year? Do you think that's too much? That's interesting though. Is Gannon really getting Will Anderson? No, Davis not 360. He's probably down to 330 now. 330, 325 probably. Bengals. Sarah said if the Eagles lose Chauncey, we need to draft Jordan Battle. Oh man, I hope they don't lose him, bro. You're already losing. Marsha Epps is gone. Reed Blankenship, Kavon Wallace. Kavon Wallace. Hell no. I don't want to deal with Kavon Wallace. I'm not in the mood for Kavon Wallace. They're not going to give him the same deal as last year. Oh, I mean, on a multi-year deal, I mean, yeah, it would make sense, but he probably wants more than that. What was it for the year? Bradberry isn't worth $50 million a year. He was solid number cornerback. Carolina Slay is getting old. Bradberry is a good insurance option to Slay possible not come back. Well, Bradberry, none of these players in free agency are worth the money they're getting. That's the whole point of free agency, dude. Like, that's the whole point. None of these guys are worth that. None of them are worth that money. That's the whole point of free agency, dude. Like, that's the name of the game. Like, that's what you get into with this. Yeah, Dallas seems to have a lot of it seems to have a lot of interest in Bobby Wagner. I've been reading a lot on it. Interesting. Jordan says they need to trade Wallace. Have been terrible with the exception for a couple of plays, literally. Yeah, he's had some good plays here and there, but Raymond Leon says bring King Henry. Would be fantastic. They need that. You know what? On top of getting positions we talk about, the Eagles need to get a new punter. The Eagles need to get a new punter, like badly, because that was bad. It's already enough. They already gave Michael Clay a huge. They already given him more money, and they gave him a friggin' raise. I don't get why they even did that. Makes no sense why they did that. But hey, dude, like anything, I know you can get angry for like saying like these fans are being overly too much about getting Derrick Henry, but we traded for AJ Brown last year. I bet you and 90% of the people didn't expect that to happen. So anything is possible, dude. Anything is possible. James says Slay could be gone, but still recruiting Thielen to Philly. He's not gone. He ain't going nowhere. They'll get something done. He's not getting traded. So it ain't happening. Haven't heard anything on OBJ since yesterday. He worked out, had like 13 teams watch him, work out on the field. So it says Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. I know, bro. A young defense, bro, in the making. Disagree? I don't think you disagree. It's not cheap. His cap numbers is big. I understand that. His cap number is big. It's what 14, what was it? 14, 13 million? I forgot what it was. But it's a big cap number for the year. He gets paid 10 million for the year, 10 point something million for the year. So I get it. But you never know. Like I said, I don't think Henry's been wearing down the last 3 years. I have a bunch of friends that are Titans fans and have given me his stats. I've even looked his stats up. It's not bad. Henry's not that type of average running back, dude. Like, he ain't going to be – he's not torn down. He's not broken down. Seriously, Matt Ariza was our punter. No way Tony gets the punt return in the Super Bowl. Coward says, I take Eichler for a year or two over Henry. Jimmy G to the Raiders. Interesting. Third round comp for Hargrave. Yeah. Giants guys said the Eagles falling apart in the Super Bowl after like the Rams. We're not falling apart like the Rams, dude. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? The Rams don't have an offense or a defense right now. The Eagles still have an offense. The Eagles are going to have one of the most explosive offenses next year, bro. Chill out. It's the second day of free agency, bro. Stop pumping your chest already. Stop pumping your chest already, bro. For say we need better special teams to kill this at crucial moments. It's friggin' second day of free agency, and fucking guys are saying that we're done for this year. Fucking guys are stupid, bro. Guys are dumb. I live in New York. I got to deal with stupid Giant fans every friggin' day, dude. It's annoying. It's annoying. Trust me. I have no idea. Metavia says, how do you feel about JH going to the 49ers? Dude, he deserved the money. He deserved the money, dude. I mean, any of these guys get the bag, they deserve the money. You know what I mean? Fucking stupid idiots, dude. Like, they signed Sterling Shepard to a 1-year deal. Whoa, that offense, man. Look at that offense. Look at that offense with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones getting $40 million a year. Wow. Holy crap, man. What a signing that was. So that's it. Buddy needs to worry about that horrible Danny Jones contract. Like I said, bro, it's horrible. $40 million a year is a joke. Is a joke. Franchise tagging Saquon Barkley, joke. Offensive line still a mess, joke. All a joke. I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. They love to see the Eagles downfall, but they honestly think like we're at a downfall right now. Like it's crazy. I hope Carter falls to 10, dude. So Mally Mouse says Dallas and trade talks to Denver about Jerry Jeudy and saying is going to be based around 2 second-round picks. Are Cowboys really going to give that up for a receiver right now? Damn. So it looks like Raiders are closing in on a deal with Jimmy Garoppolo. Sources say after 6 seasons in a Super Bowl appearance, the 49ers, Jimmy G is on his way to Vegas, the site of this season's Super Bowl, to reunite with Josh McDaniels. Interesting. I don't know if they're giving up 2 draft choices, 2 second-round picks for a receiver. If they're given that much, if they actually get a deal done to get Jerry Jeudy for 2 second-round picks, if the Cowboys actually do that, I'm telling you, bro, they have to, like, you're looking to get into the bowl this year. Like, you can't give up picks like that. You can't give up picks like that. Let's see here. Yeah, Bears have so much cap right now. It's crazy. Palace says, Joey, what's our backup QB situation? Is they draft one in the second round, in the seventh round this year. It's gonna be too expensive. I would be looking to draft a running back if they can get it done, but I don't know if they're gonna do it though. That's the problem. Cowboys need to worry about the guy throwing the ball first. As much as they could blame Kellen Moore for a lot of how that offense, and I think Kellen Moore did designate what Dak could do last year, but that playoff game was all on Dak Prescott. 1,000,000% on Dak Prescott. They talk about getting a receiver, but every time their season goes bad, it's like they're not like, I don't even think the front office is even putting blame on Dak for anything. Now they're talking about another extension for Dak Prescott. Like, I'm not even trying to, like, I'm not just trying to crap on the Cowboys. Like, I just don't get it, man. Like, how long are you just gonna, like, now? Oh, let's switch corner. Like, they're switching. I mean, just before this year, I think Dallas. Before this year, they were primed. They were primed for 2 years ago. They were primed to go to go to the big game. You got 1,000. Even they had Cooper Kupp and they had Ezekiel Elliott. And they had, even, I mean, just they were primed to do a lot more than what I expected. Hell yeah, I got it. There's just like certain guys I know that show up to my streams and like even like on game day, and they're not even watching their own game. They'll be watching the Eagles and stuff, and they're just trolling the whole time every time a play happens or something. And like they're fucking losers, bro. Just losers. I don't get those guys. But then he disappeared after they lost against us in the divisional round. They disappear. See, like, what's crazy? What's really nuts is like Cowboy fans, right? Cowboy content creators too. Disappeared for a week. Like, just disappeared after that game. Like, You know, like most of us with these Philly content creators, we show up the next day and we're doing videos, dude. As much as we don't want to, we lost a friggin' Super Bowl, and I was back the next day, and a lot of us were back the next day doing videos, literally. You know what I mean? Like I don't disappear for a week. Like I tell you, I humble myself and I take the loss. You know, it's just crazy, bro, how people act. It's nuts. DSK says Carter at 10, trade for either Gonzalez, Witherspoon, or Porter. Mitch says Giants are a mediocre franchise that's overperformed last season and blew their bag with mid of a best QB. Pat said, Buddy thinks Daniel Penny's is something special. Must have forgot about the playoff game in Philly. Now, the good thing I'll say about Daniel Jones right now is like he literally took an offense that really had nothing and he did something with it. So he didn't not play bad. I thought he played pretty good, but for that price at $40 million a year, you know, no way. There's just no way that I would have been even happy with that. Kenny with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says Broncos put their wide receivers on the market. I would trade next year, extra second for Judy. Alabama connection with Hurts and Devonta. Plus AJ, lethal wide receiver group. Would be interesting. That would be a surprise. That would be a really big surprise. You know, but if they want to give up that second round pick for a receiver, you know, yeah, that's a lot of firepower, man. That would be a lot of firepower. The Giants need to worry about winning the division. Last time they won a division was the last game, and they won the Super Bowl in 11. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I live in New York, so I deal with the Giant fans. I deal with more Giant fans than Jet fans. I know more Jet fans, but Jet fans don't really bother me. Giant fans just bother crap out of me. Yeah, Jimmy G's going to Vegas, man. Adam Schefter says he is already signed. Well, we got 319 in the chat right now. I appreciate everybody being here right now. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Like the stream. If you guys haven't liked the stream, let's try to get to, I think, 300. I don't know what we're at right now with likes. Let's try to close to 400 likes if we can for the stream. It's been a great day. We've got Kelce back. Chauncey seems like they're trying to retain him. And Edwards has signed with the Bears. Javon Hargrave signs with a big contract with the 49ers. So, you know, these guys got paid, man. These guys got paid. So definitely subscribe and like the stream if you guys haven't. Much love and appreciate it so much, guys. Appreciate it so much. Bone says, Joey, how much do you believe in Reed Blankenship if we lose? I mean, I think we got a nice sample size from Reed, but he needs more competition. I don't care if you have to go for out and go get Brian Branch or something like that in the draft. They have to figure it out. They really have to figure it out. I think we got a nice sample size from Reed Blankenship, but he needs competition for this offseason. Need to see more. It's not enough for me. It's not enough games for me. ED Money says, I'm a Quez fan, but we got to upgrade the third receiver. Quez can be the fourth. Quez could stay on this roster. The problem is, like, he's just not, I can't rely on him for those catches, man. He made some stupid mistakes this year. I mean, he even said he had a down year this year. And I think apparently he had a grade 2 shoulder sprain for a while. That's why he was phased out of this offense for weeks. And that's why Zach Pascal got more reps. They were doing more double tight end sets. You know, nothing more news on Garner Johnson right now. The last we got it from Jeff Kerr. Jeff Kerr did say that they are working to try to get him. Eagles are making a push to re-sign Chauncey Garner Johnson. They're trying to get it. They're trying to get it done. So we will see. Let's see. for the 97th time. Brand says Henry's contract isn't expensive. He'll be featured in the offense he goes. He can carry the ball over 250 times a year. Well, his contract isn't necessarily cheap right now. So Brand says, Joey, how do you think we are going to do in the NFL draft to be hopefully? I think we're going to be fine, man. I think the drafting, I think the way I think it changed a couple seasons ago when they started really drafting best player available. And now see moving up in the draft, Howie Roseman the last couple seasons, couple off seasons, couple years has moved up. So I feel like they're gonna get the 10th overall pick is actually a very perfect spot for the Eagles, especially if 4 quarterbacks are gonna get taken in this draft. That's better for the Philadelphia Eagles right now. So Xavier says Joey is always bringing in the best content. Appreciate it so much, man. We'll have more content out today. Obviously, I'm not gonna make a video quick today. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer on a video today just because I want to make sure that nothing else happens throughout. I'm not gonna make one tonight, but hopefully by 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll have a video out, or around that time, a video will be out just to make sure that nothing else happens. But obviously, I'll have a video on all the news that come out today. So here says Joey, should we bring in another tight end similar to when we had Ertz and Goddard? I mean, they could. I don't know. A free agency, I don't know who's available. I don't know. Draft, I know that the tight end class for the draft is really good. One of the best in probably a decade. But yeah. Brandcrat says the Phillies should be able to trade up and get another Anderson or Carter if they want without trading a first-round pick. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, if you really want, like, if Hargrave is at 30 years old, he signs for $21 million a year, for the 49ers, okay? At 30 years old, he's getting $21 million a year starting. That's a lot of money right now, where you can go get a guy for the next 5 years on this team. You know what I mean? Like, get a Jalen Carter. Go get a Kelce from Pittsburgh. I'd be fine with it, dude. Get that complimentary piece with Jordan Davis. Yes, Edward signed with the Bears. We were talking about that earlier today. Jack says, you guys need to watch some Cam Jurgens college preseason highlights, and you will see why Kelce pushed. Oh, no, it's really funny because when Cam Jurgens, stands next to Kelce, they look like they look the exact same. I mean, the exact same. It's insane. And why the collaborative effort with Howie Roseman and Kelce on that pick for Cam Jurgens. If Kelce didn't have that orthoscopic surgery in his elbow, he would have played a lot of guard this last offseason. But when Kelce had the surgery and wasn't going to play until the first game, or wasn't going to practice until the first game and get there, they moved him to center. And, so, I mean, Jurgens has been in a lot of red zone work for the Eagles this past year. And he was an immediate impact. The blocking was fantastic with Cam. So I have a lot of faith in him being under Kelce's wing. I think it's going to be really good, man. He's learned a lot last year under Kelce, and he's going to learn a lot this offseason under Kelce as well, especially since he's going to be playing right next to two of the best guys, the best right tackle in the league in Lane Johnson and Kelce on his left side. I mean, he's going to be really good, man. Really good. Joey, you came back online. I've been online all day, bro. Johnson, people are saying that we should draft him, but Jay thinks still Goddard and Calcaterra more. I honestly like Stahl and Calcaterra. I think they're okay. Are they monsters? No, but Stahl is more of the big body receiver with those reliable hands, can break some tackles here and there. Nothing crazy, but Jack Stahl's been pretty. When Goddard got hurt, I thought Jack Stahl played pretty good. Calcaterra has gone a lot better with his blocking and his catching. I think he's actually the faster of the tight ends, to be honest with you. He's got a little bit more speed. I like Calcaterra a lot. Calcaterra is definitely somebody I think has a really high ceiling to be probably our number 2 of the future. Tyree Jackson's he ended up getting hurt again last year. More of a project. The guy can't stay healthy. That's just what it is. That's just what it is right now. You know what I mean? A-Tab said if he Will Anderson over Jalen Carter, Anderson had 34.5 sacks in 2 years. Imagine him next to Reddick. Yeah, I know. It'd be kind of crazy. Be crazy. Opposite sides would be nuts. Johnson, I know most of the prospects, but who is Kelce from? You got to check out Kelce from Pittsburgh, bro. Kalijah Kelce tested really well. Like his draft stock went up from the combine. Analytically, he looks really good. But on tape, one-on-one blocks, fantastic. Really first quick step, explosiveness, pursuit in the backfield is fantastic. Got to look at Kalijah Kelce from Pittsburgh, bro. You'll see what I'm talking about. H.F. said, I fell Cam Jurgens, Milton Williams, and Kobe Dean and Gainwell will have a breakout year. Eric says, we have the best offensive line in the NFC. We'll score 33 points a game. Defenses in a rebuild year, build through the draft. Try to get key free agents back. Special teams has to get better. Need a punter. I just said that earlier. We need to get a punter. No more Aaron Sipos. I'm done. I am freaking done. I don't care if the ball hit the wiring, camera wiring, the scoreboard. I mean, those two punters we had, my God, dude. My God, it was horrible. I thought with Sipos being back, I was like, you know what? Not too bad. So Travis says, have you seen Michael Myers or Jason video on YouTube? I have. It's really good. TDR said, most Cowboys fans know in person are cool. Only one on the internet sucks. Typical keyboard warriors. Yeah. You know what I could tell when, like, sometimes I'll be in another live stream and, like, they come in talking a lot of crap. Then when I live stream, they come to my live stream. They ask some really stupid questions. And they're not even trolling. Like, they ask some really dumb questions. So I already know, like, they're young kids just typing on the computer. Like, that's just what it is, dude. They said, when Mike Campbell signed with the Eagles, I honestly thought we were going to get him when he left Arizona and went to the Ravens. Oh, yeah, he'd be cheap. Imagine a team you actually love and root for signing Daniel Jones $45 million. It's crazy, bro. D-Max, can you say the Kobe Dean is in the it's his time? It's his time now? Yeah, bro, it is. It's his time, definitely. Tommy says, do we not need 50-17 to sign Chauncey? Howie, take it out of your paycheck. Keep that man here. Yeah, it's been quiet. Ever since that tweet from Jeff Kerr, it's been quiet. So Texans are expected to sign former Patriots and Browns pass rusher Chase Winovich. Source said Nick Caserio had him in New England, of course. Interesting. Nobody's sick. Cowboy fans are so stupid. Like, they're all dumb. Eagles lose a player, and then we're the laughing stock. Like, oh, my God, we lost Hargrave. That's not even a big deal, bro. Like, do these guys know we have 2 first-round picks this year that literally you can get blue-chip players in this draft? I just – every time the Eagles lose a player, it's like we – I'm not even – dude, when have I been mad about – did I get pissed off today over it? No. Never got pissed about it. I don't get the logic with these Cowboys unless they just want to troll. I mean, I don't know. Oh, we got a super chat from Vision Robinson. Half of my family is from New York, New Jersey. The other half Philly. I know these Giant fans so well. My Giants family celebrated our loss more than their bowls. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks, dude. That's what happens, man. Especially got people in the family like that. Not good. Not good at all, bro. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Dominic says Dolphins just signed Mike White 2 years, $16 million. Hey, he played pretty good for the Jets. He played pretty good. $49ers right tackle was trash and just signed a 5-year, $87.5 million guy. Yikes, dude. What's going on, Mark? That's crazy, dude. What's going on, Marcus? That's nuts, bro. John says, Joey, do you think you're going to go to a game or two? I'll probably go to a game next year. I usually go to the opener or I might go to a primetime game. It just depends on the schedule when it comes out. We'll find out. I'll probably go to a game, most likely. Appreciate it, Mayor's Armstrong. Thank you so much. I'm not crying over them leaving. What? Why? If we sign Hargrave to a $21 million extension, I wouldn't be happy about it. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be happy about it at all. Whatsoever. Chiefs are discussing a trade with the Texans for Pro Bowl Laramie Tunsil. Man, they're trying to get. So it looks like the Bills are signing former Cowboys offensive line Connor McGovern to a 3-year deal. Texans have signed former Case Keenum. Case Keenum signed a 2-year deal. Dude, all that guy wants to do is be a backup, sit there and literally do nothing. Nothing. That's all that matters, bro. You still got Hassan Reddick. You have Josh Sweat on the edge. Brandon Graham. I don't know if they were signed Hines. You're stupid, bro. You're so dumb, dude. Go fucking touch grass, bro. Seriously, go touch grass. You're so dumb. So dumb. These guys. He shows up weeks later into a free agency Eagles live stream. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Bills have agreed to terms with Connor McGovern. All right, it's the Connor McGovern thing. Let's see. One thing Philly's been exceptional at, working a year ahead of these things. The Eagles drafted Jordan Davis and Kobe Dean in the top 100 last year. I'm seeing where Miles Sanders ends up. I'm seeing that money where he goes. Let's see here. Oh, we got here Cam Sutton 3-year deal worth $33 million. That's official now. Yeah, remember Dave said Case Keenum looked like the future quarterback for the Vikings, so the Eagles crushed them in the playoffs 38-7. Angel says, what would you do if we lost CJ Gardner-Johnson and Bradberry? It wouldn't be good. I think legit the only thing I'm going to be pissed off at is they can't re-sign Chauncey. I'm not even really thinking about the Bradberry thing as much, because if they re-sign Bradberry, I guess it's okay. But like, this corner class is so good this year, like I don't even care. Don't even care. I understand the hate on Jordan Davis. Hargrave was literally a run stopper, barely had any sacks till last year, and now people acting like it's over. I also like Milton Williams. Start segment says, call me crazy, but used Hurts on a rookie deal. Draft another Webb when his contract is up. If we extend his contract, it's going to be 45-50 per year. It's going to kill us. It's going to be more than that. You understand it's going to be more than 45-50. It's going to be over 50. It's going to be 50-55. It's not going to be 45-50. That's just the truth. It's going to be more than that. Giants can't even win the division. Leo says Hargrave was terrible against the run. Lamar to the 49ers. I see it happening. Yeah, no more Javon Hargrave, bro. We were freaking out before over it. Well, not freaking out, but really surprised, just like how much he was getting. He got $21 million a year at 30 years old. Crazy, dude. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I think it might stop here. It might not. They could get a deal done today, and then tomorrow it gets official. You know, maybe it'll be official tomorrow. So really, who knows? I'm gonna wait a little bit longer today before I even make any videos. I want to wait another few hours, kind of see what's happening. You know, seeing like what's going on. See if this legit like turns into something else. It might not. I don't know, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting enough. We got 479 people in the chat. Appreciate everybody that's been sticking around, or even if you had to go or you had to come back, whatever the case may be. I do appreciate it so much. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Like the stream if you guys haven't either. Try to get the stream to 400 likes if we can. I do appreciate it so much. So I love everybody. It's been a crazy day today. I knew today was gonna kind of explode today, and we're gonna see things we didn't like. But I'm not mad because we weren't paying these guys. It wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean? Um, it is what it is. It's gonna be an interesting offseason, and we're not even close to being done yet. Hopefully, more moves get done. Chauncey, I don't even give a crap, dude. I don't even care if they sign Bradberry because this draft is loaded. It's loaded with talent. I'm not gonna be mad at Bradberry not signing. I'm not. You'll buy back says Christian Gonzalez with the 10th overall pick in the draft for the Eagles. I like him too. I think Witherspoon's the more polished corner, but I like him a lot. Johnson, Jaguars O-line, John Taylor went to the Chiefs on a 4-year, $80 million deal. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. How Joey Shake says, an Eagles fan, I'm scared of the Giants defense. Oh, yeah, as an Eagles fan? When people say as an Eagles fan, that means they're not an Eagles fan. But nice try, though. I don't know. People just like doing that. Jackson, Eagles have no comp picks. Well, I think that's not true. I think they have a comp pick for – they're going to have a comp pick for Hargrave right now. Hargrave going – the Eagles are going to have a comp pick for Hargrave. So that's already on the table. Eagles get their first comp pick already. But it's very early right now. So more moves are going to get done. More of our players are going to get signed once Miles Sanders leaves, some Malo leaves. Trust me, the comp picks are going to be rolling. Eric said, I believe Howie wants to stock up on comp. Yeah, that's what he's doing because that extension for Hurts goes through next year. The Eagles could potentially have 11, 12 picks in the draft next year. You're going to need those picks. You're really gonna need those picks. Texans are signing Mike Boone. Interesting. Yeah, it's a lot of money, man. Holy God. Good story here. Former Giants offensive line Nick Gates, who broke his left fibula and tibia in a game against Washington in 21, has battled way back from several surgeries, is headed to Washington. Johnson, people are saying we got a third for Hargrave. Is that true? They got a comp pick. I don't know what the comp pick is, but it's going to be between a third to a fourth round pick. Yes, but do I know exactly what it's going to be? No, but they got a comp pick for Hargrave already. Ron said, I think Jalen Hurts' contract extension will be our first signing. Stop trolling, bro. Beef said there was something about the dummy years made the big name guys, Hargrave, Cox, Bradberry, not eligible for comp formula. Jack said Howie not bad at trades, but not too savvy in the draft. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Tell me what draft picks did not work out? What did Dickerson not work out? Did Devontae Smith not work out? What are you talking about, dude? Cam Jurgens ain't a good player? Like, what are you talking about? He has to work on his draft. He's drafted the best these past 2 off seasons than a lot of years. Literally. Mike says, I think how he's trying to keep Chauncey Gardner one way or another and then either restructure and keep Slay or trade him and keep Bradberry. Okay, yeah, but I said the last couple off seasons. Yeah, Rager was a bad pick. Arcega-Whiteside was a bad pick. That's when they were drafting because of analytics, dude. They were drafting for scheme and analytics. They weren't drafting best player available at that time. I'm talking the last 2 off seasons when Nick came in, Jeffrey Lurie stepped back, and Howie Roseman had full control. You know? He's drafted great the past 2 off seasons. Drafts and trades have been great. Donk says Rager got a point, but that's one pick. But dude, that was I'm saying before these 2 off seasons we had. You'll buy back. I think Jalen Hurts is going to Tom Brady shit out, just get back to the Super Bowl, take a shorter deal, and something guaranteed at the end just to build around him. Devontae over Parsons. We needed a wide receiver, bro. I don't get what you're confused about, but we needed a wide receiver. We needed a wide receiver. Simple as that. And you're saying Jordan Davis over Kyle Hamilton? Well, what do they value most, bro? Because they were going to have they weren't going to repay Hargrave, they weren't going to repay Fletcher Cox. Why do you think they moved up for Jordan Davis over Kyle Hamilton? What do the Eagles like to draft? What's most important to the Eagles of drafting? What do they like to draft? Like the trenches, bro. If you don't know they don't like drafting the trenches, that's what they like drafting. That's what they do, bro. Giants defense going to give the Eagles trouble. Oh. So scared. God, Devontae Smith has been a powerhouse, bro. But did he have over 1,000 yards? Did he have over 1,000 yards though? That's what I'm saying. Like, did he? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what you're I've been looking at. DB Clark Phillips tapes. He's undersized but a good versatile piece. Another update: Eagles are making a strong push for chart. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're waiting for. Now it's Kyle Hamilton pretty mid for Ravens defense this past season. Donick says I completely agree. We've been drafting amazing the past couple of seasons. I mean, it did get us to the bowl, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough though. You're just not gonna. You're just not gonna. You're not gonna please fans. You're just not gonna please fans. Even if they won the Super Bowl, fans still wouldn't be pleased at this offseason. If they were losing players, they'd still be pissed off. That's the way it is, dude. That's just the way it is. George, the Giants fans acting like they didn't sit spanked 3 times. Yeah, I mean, the guy's going to come in here and talk about the same thing about, one-legged Mahomes beat the Eagles. Talk about your own team and talk about what the hell you guys are going to do because the Giants ain't doing shit next year. That's just the truth. We got Joseph Dace, member for 6 months of the Shake Squad Soldier tier. Thank you so much, man. He said, what I missed, Joe, he just got off work. Oh, you missed a lot, dude. You missed a lot today. Kelce staying with the Eagles for 1 more year. TJ Edwards signed a deal with the Bears. Javon Hargrave is getting paid $21 million a year, 4 years with the San Francisco 49ers. And Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, it seems like the Eagles are still trying to make that push. Which is good. Which is really good, actually. So Here's Devontae Smith put up 900 yards plus first season, dude. Yeah, he put up. Yeah, didn't he hit 1,000 yards in 21? Didn't they like force him to put? No, it was over 900. I forgot if he hit. Did he hit 1K in 21? I forgot if he did. Why am I having a brain fart? I don't remember. No, he didn't. I don't think he did. No, he came back and over 1K. Come on, Jack. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Half of these guys that think they know what they're talking. And look, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, look, like I just have opinions. Like, that's all it is. Like, I'm not on here to say everything I say is facts because a lot of it's opinion. Off season is just excitement, opinion, rumors, speculation. That's all it is, dude. That's all it is. They said people are complaining about Devontae Smith. Bro, Devontae Smith's going to get a new contract. When those contracts of Devontae Smith and AJ Brown are done with, like Devontae Smith, you're keeping Devontae Smith. AJ Brown's walking after his contract. Devontae Smith's getting a new contract. There's no doubt. No doubt in my mind. Plus, Devontae Smith was drafted here. That's what makes the difference. Devontae Smith was drafted as a Philadelphia Eagle. That's what makes it more important, too. You know what I mean? We got super chat from 40 Boy Lou. What's going on, man? Says, Joey, am I shadow banned? I don't know if you could see my message. No, it's on. Let me. Wow, somebody blocked. Dude, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Let me. I'm going to look at this right now because that's bullshit. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I'm looking on the block list right now. Let me see. I don't think you are. I don't think so, dude. I don't know why it's doing that. Nah, I don't think you are, dude. I don't know why it's doing that though. I would just try to yeah, you're not on the block list. I don't know what's going on. Unless you're cursing in a message and YouTube's taking it down. I don't know. I'm not sure. I had to check that quick because that's one of my dudes. I don't know why that's happening. But try doing another message if you can. David Whitehead says, I don't know why everyone is tripping we winning the chip next year. I want to say, Giant fans, the last one to talk, haven't won a division 12 years ago. Got whipped by the Eagles 3 times this season. Got beat by Cooper. Hey, dude, they got beat by the Eagles 3 times. Like 3 fucking times, dude. You know what I mean? The Giants have done nothing with their defense. Nothing with their defense. They haven't signed a good wide receiver. No, your mod. You have your mod. You're good. You're back now. I see your messages now. You're a mod. You're fine. You're fine, dude. You're back. Yeah, I have to change that with the cursing. I have to change that. I've had that setting on for so long with the curse. So if you say like a curse word, it like, but you could obviously it blocks it, but people can unblock it. So it doesn't like mean you can't. You know, people the mods will unblock it, so it's no problem. Oh man. Mom says, why do fans get upset about what players get paid? Like how can I get mad today, dude? I was expecting this whole freaking thing to happen today. I was expecting all this to happen today. You know what I mean? Like, I was expecting the Eagles to lose these players today. It's like, oh man, you guys are losing your D. Like, people expect us to get upset. Like, why am I going to get upset about it? For what? We're going to get younger. We have 2 first-round picks. Like, no, it's not blocking mod. It blocks the comment and people can unlock it and show the comment. It doesn't not block, but it like crosses off the comment, and then mods can accept that comment. We knew Hargrave was gone, bro. 100%, Joe. 100%. Fruit was so weird, but Joey, what do you think we do at running back? Hunt, Montgomery, running back with KG in Boston? No, we're not running back with KG in Boston. We're going to add more to it. They draft a running back or they trade for one. They trade for one that has a year left for at least a you know, a 1-year deal or something that has one more year left on their deal or something. You never know. It's gonna be interesting, bro. So we got a little. So obviously we had a little bit of news today. So yeah, the Eagles continue to make strong attempt to re-sign superstar safety Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. The Raiders are also interested. Source says that's bullshit. That's the Raiders. That's who the hell is this? Yeah, somebody's retweeting some other NFL rumor Twitter guy. He has like 1,200 fucking likes. Yeah, no, or 1,200 whatever. People are dumb. People make stupid accounts. See here. Raiders and Patriots showing for Texans wide receiver Philip Dorsett. So Eichler's due $6.25 million in 23, which is scheduled to be the last year of his contract. That's such a Howie trade. That's such a Howie trade, bro. Austin Eichler trade would be such a Howie move. Totally a Howie move. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that, though. I'm not going to make a big deal out of that, though. Jonas says, bro, people don't understand at the end of the day, it's business. It's true. Like these rival fans like think like we're gonna cry over this. Like, I'm not crying over this. Like, our offense is still intact. It's the second day of free agency. The second day. It's the second day. What, dude? Like, we got like the whole summer. Like, we got the rest of spring and the whole summer. You know what I mean? Like, like Jesus Christ. Like, we got 2 first-round picks. Oh my God. Where's Barrett says Brock Purdy has more playoffs than Daniel Jones. So I'd take Charbonnet at running back at the 4th. I just don't see them using an early pick on a running back, to be honest. Yeah, I really liked him as well, and we'll just have to see. You know, if they're going to take another running back in the mid rounds. We'll see what happens. Mod says, I want the Eagles to get Damian Harris for cheap. Draft a running back 3rd round. Yeah, Damian Harris would be an interesting one. Spencer said Hargrave is entering his 30s. We need to get younger. They said, Joey, you missed the Jason signing yesterday. The original Jason Voorhees was signing autograph. Who was it? Kane Hodder? Who was it? Kane Hodder? Was it Kane Hodder there? Because Kane Hodder I love. He's my favorite Jason Voorhees, but Kane Hodder's my dude. I've always wanted to meet him in person. Brandon Eichler's a good runner and receiver. He'll get $12 million a year. The contract he signed was very cheap. Well, he's got 1 more year left, so it's not going to matter. He doesn't want a new deal. Eichler gets hurt too much. Joey, you cracking me up? What did I say? Joe said we were going to lose people defense. It's not a secret. So what sucks is that we ain't those teams this year going to get out other teams' players. We just trying to keep ones of ours. Yeah, you're gonna keep and try to retain as much as you possibly can. Then you're gonna go out in this draft and you're gonna rebuild your defense, and your offense is gonna get more firepower. You're gonna go out there and you're gonna get a little bit more at your money's worth, which is a trade or something like that. Add more firepower to your offense, whether it's a number 3 receiver, whether it's another running back, whatever the case may be, and you're going to score 35 to over 40 points a game next year. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to hope that Sean Desai is your next defensive coordinator that's going to play really well. It's going to really designate this defense where it's going to go. So that's where I'm kind of at with all this right now. Brian Burris is really good. I like him from Clemson. He's really good. Definitely one of the top defensive tackles in this draft. Would be good in the second round, maybe. Could be a late first. Could move up. Who knows? But I love his power, pursuit in the backfield. Just great. Love him. Have no problem with Brian Burris. If I'm saying his last name wrong. Yeah, we don't have a 4th round pick. We don't have a 4th. We don't have a 5th. We don't have a 6th. We only have 2 7ths. We have 1, 2, 3, 2 7ths. Jesus, are you going to be streaming the draft? Yes, me and Philly will be streaming on both channels. The entire draft, 13 hours and 3 days. We're going to be doing the entire draft, so it's going to be good. Ryan said Jalen Hurts outplayed Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Who wouldn't want to play for him? Stammer says, don't be bothered with the Giants family. They just want attention. That's 40 million damage. Yeah, dude, I don't care. But they love me. He loves me at the end of the day, bro. He loves me. He's only here because he loves me. It's just the whole thing. Kelce coming back is huge. It is, bro. It is. It really is, bro. I think we kind of knew it was going to happen. Like, we didn't really hear much about Kelce at all. Like, after the Super Bowl, it's been weeks. It's been a while. And we didn't really hear anything. And finally, we're getting some news now a little bit. So it's, I guess, Jurgens is moving the right guard next year. Dave says every Eagle fan, player, and staff member of the Eagles organization knew we were keeping Hargrave. At 75% sure we were keeping TJ Edwards. So that team fans are just stupid. Yeah, really dumb. Just dumb right now. This is a guy that disappeared for weeks, bro. He disappeared for weeks. He didn't show his face until the offseason. That really shows the character that these guys are. They have no backbone at all. No backbone. Joe says 40 million guarantee for Hargrave. Crazy. That gives us a 3rd round pick, though, right? I don't know if it guarantees a 3rd rounder, but it's going to guarantee us a 3rd to a 4th. So I don't know what it's going to be, but you definitely get a comp pick 100%. Devin says 1,000 club duties go. People make accounts and they say people make accounts and say the stupid shit. That's just the truth, bro. That's what they do. That's what they do the whole time. Ryan says, don't listen to Giants fans. Delusional. Almost beat a Giants fan up in the beach because he was out of pocket. No Robert Quinn. He's gone. He's gone. I don't know. People make some stupid like YouTube like account names and like they just say stupid stuff. I don't know. It might be just something really dumb. I don't know. Makes no sense to me. But so far right now, like it's been pretty quiet. Pretty quiet right now. Trying to see if there's any other updates. The Vegas Raiders are targeting Jordan Poyer. Yeah, we'll see, bro. But we have 442 still in the chat. Still going strong. We'll be live streaming free agency tomorrow. The next day we'll be streaming every day this week. And I'll figure out for next week if I'm still, because last year I did like 2 weeks of like live streaming for free agency and stuff. So we're gonna be streaming tomorrow. If you guys haven't hit the like button, please let's try to get this stream to 400 likes. We're at 377 right now. Try to hit that to 4. I do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. We cover the Eagles every day. Constant videos, live streams. We'll have a video out today. I'm going to wait a few hours just in case other news pops off. But obviously, if there's breaking and things happen, it'll be reported. And we'll be ready to go. But everyone's going to be nervous, and don't be nervous. We knew that this was going to happen. It was going to friggin' happen this year. I have faith that, Suo says, CJG coming back along with Bradberry. The Bradberry thing I'm not sure of, but I think they're really trying to push for Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. So I think that's definitely going to happen. I think it's definitely going to happen. I think we're gonna get something out of it. So I'm pretty pumped, guys. I'm pretty pumped about it. Free agency, what they're going to do. So just give it more time, man. Just give it more time. So we're gonna stream for a few more minutes. We've already been 3 hours streaming already today. I have to go somewhere at 3:30, so it's 2:40 right now. So I'm gonna give like another 5 minutes. I'm gonna head out. I gotta do I have to go do my taxes and stuff today. So I gotta go into town, get that done. And then I'm gonna come back home. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna keep checking the news, see what's going on, and then I'll make a video on everything that's been going on for the day. So it's gonna be a crazy day. And I think hopefully by next week, hopefully by tomorrow, sorry, not by next week, hopefully by tomorrow or by tonight, we get some, maybe some news on Chauncey, Bradberry, whatever the case may be. We haven't seen Samal hasn't been signed yet. Bradberry hasn't been signed. Chauncey hasn't been signed. Miles Sanders hasn't been signed. Fletcher hasn't been signed. So it's just a waiting game right now of what we're doing, Jawan Taylor to the Chiefs for $80 million. It's crazy, bro. Times to definitely want to know who the idea of the draft analytics instead of best overall talent. Seems like since Lurie stepped back, things have gotten picking up the right. Yeah, 100%, dude. The analytical picks are done. You're not drafting because of scheme fit anymore. I think Jeffrey Lurie stepping back when Nick Sirianni was hired, that was the rumor that went around, and Andy Weidel wasn't bumping heads with Howie as well. So I think there was a lot that came into it, bro. A lot came back into it. Mayo says Kelce's the biggest move. What are y'all talking about? Robert says, I think the Eagles are going to do another day without diving anyone. So it says, pump for Nakobe Dean next year. Can't wait. But it's the Giants paid a backup QB. Bro, you come into this chat, you're going to get destroyed. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Britt says Jalen hasn't got paid disrespectful. Dave said Joey Shakes is going to the Bang Niners all day. All damn days, mom. Oh, my God. What I miss. No one got re-signed. Well, Kelce's staying. He was already on contract anyway, but I mean, it was the Commanders' offense with what QB? Ryan says Daniel Jones traded for a bag of peanuts and some old dirty socks. JK. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, we're this is the second day, and we're ready to go. We got a lot going on. We streamed for 3 hours today. It was a lot of fun. Went through some stuff. Went not just through the Philadelphia Eagles, but other teams as well. So we went through some other teams as well. And it's just fun, kind of just sitting, hanging out together, and going through this whole thing. So we'll be streaming tomorrow, probably 11:30, same time as today. We'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll have a video out later. I don't know what time. I'm going to wait a few hours, see if maybe Chauncey gets signed or something happens. Then I'll make a video on not just the moves that the Eagles, some of the players that the Eagles lost today, but some of the potential players that they could get. We'll talk about we'll talk about Campbell. We'll talk about Eichler. We'll talk about a few players, and we'll talk about some of the moves and what could happen. So gonna wait a few hours to see if maybe the Chauncey thing definitely happens or something. Hopefully when I'm getting my taxes done, hopefully nothing happens. But we'll see though. So you guys enjoy your day. We have 392 in the chat. 392 likes. Let's get that up. We just need a few more likes for 400 likes. Try to get those likes up to 400 if we can. I do appreciate it so much. 400 likes would be perfect to end on a really good note for the stream today. We got Chauncey hopefully on our radar. We got obviously, getting Kelce back was huge for this offensive line. We're set. You put Cam Jurgens at right guard, you're good to go. Let's hit that 400 mark we hit 400 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you for the new members. Thank you for the super chats. And thank you to everybody that joined today and just sat down, had some fun today, going through the whole NFL free agency and just kind of reacting to a lot of things. And we'll be ready to go for tomorrow. We'll have a stream tomorrow, video out by tonight-ish, something like that. And we'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a fantastic day. Just remember, SHAKESQUAD up, follow us live. Peace out, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Peace.